Muted. Okay, sorry, it's muted again. Okay, here we're live. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? We got, I think, 0 people in the chat. We got 14. Holy, we went from 0 to 14 on my stats thing. All right, we got a bunch of peeps in the show. Yeah, so today was supposed to be the MH370 with Joe, but he's in apparently a cyclone in Australia. So I just put that on the back burner, guys. So we won't be doing that until he's ready. But anyways, yeah, okay. Christoph is in the house. Sam says, "Yo, yeah, okay, hearing you. How's audio? Audio's good. Medium. Is it level? The most important part is if it's level." Good. Sam's in there. Okay, hi to y'all. Okay, guys, we have a lot of people. Okay, 7 people now. 17. Okay, just jumps from like 7, 17. WTC Josh, happy Saturday, y'all. Let's go. All right, guys. So we got a decent show. So today's show, yeah, again, I was expecting the MH370 one, but so then I had to this morning I had to go and just start to set up everything for we'll do a Pizzagate and Epstein one because again it's been a while since I covered Pizzagate and again I almost deleted my channel, so I'll be very careful in today's stream. All right, guys. Okay, same as usual. Yeah, do Cyclone. Yeah, that's the new virus. They're gonna say it's do Cyclone. We need to get a vaccine for it. All right, like this. Okay, I'll set the timer. Okay, greetings from South Africa. Let's go. Securing our solutions. South Africa. Okay, let's go. Is this Norman's burner account or is it a new guy? Okay. Oh no, South Florida. Never mind. Oh, for a second I thought it was South Africa. Okay, it's not. Never mind. But yes, anyways. Greetings from South Florida. All right, guys, we have a decent show. I think a lot of people are into the Pizzagate ones. As again, that's what I first conspiracy stuff I started doing. Yeah, Dave's in the house. Let's go. Hey guys. Okay, Steven, Truth Speaker. Okay, guys. Truth Seeker. That's good. And maybe change your name to Truth Speaker. Let's go. All right. I just want to check if these are working, and then we'll go back. Okay, so. This is this, and again, today's stream, it's gonna be some deep dive, some like live research. Let's see how this. I just want to see this working. People are into the piece. Okay, so this one's working, and let's see if this is working. Rumble, yeah, Steve or Odyssey speaker. Okay, guys. Okay, Odyssey's working. Rumble's working. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, we have a whole bunch of people in the show. Okay, so I do Wednesdays, I do technical stuff, and then Wednesdays I could do free-for-all conspiracy stuff, so I get best of both worlds, because I don't want to leave out technical stuff. But it was the Epstein Gates collab Corona, interesting. Yeah, the Bill Gates one, just chilling at Epstein's ones. Okay, guys, what we'll do is, so here's the, I'm going to update this quickly, here's the notes, and I'll send it over, let's refresh. And yeah, that thumbnail's pretty wild if you dive into that. Okay, so here's a link to the notes. I'll put it on the other ones, and then if they get comments on Rumble and Odyssey, I'll show them. And then I also want to put on, just do some quick housekeeping. Okay, MES links, guys. Become a super fan. So if you go to MES links, everything's there. Everything's on MES links, guys. You can donate button as well. You could drop down, go to this, MES donate. Pay me a bunch of cash money, help fund the operation. No truth seeker, always wanting to seek the truth. Okay, yeah, so yeah, truth seeker. It's all good. But again, once you find the truth, you can speak it. Yeah, IQ, hi again, Math, let's go. Hey guys. And then if we go right here, and also the other part is you can become a super fan and get emojis and so on, custom emojis. What do we have here? I think we have these. I should probably add a pizza one though as well. Alright, so we got that. And yeah, let's go over the stuff here. I'm gonna go and edit. Okay, and then again, let me know if any audio sound is messed up or video or anything, or if my mic's muted, because sometimes I do stuff like that. Because again, it's a one-man show. I don't have Ashton Forbes full team. The truth's not easy to know in a world of fakes. Yeah, that is true. Especially in a world of deep fakes. Okay, so what we'll do is I'm gonna edit this so it's easier, and just in case we need to edit. All right, anyway, guys. Oh, I think I put join me twice. Okay, so we gotta crop this one out. Okay. Yeah. So MES Livestream 79, Epstein and Pizzagate deep dive. So yeah. So join me as I explore the disturbing reality of child trafficking, blackmail, and the satanic Yeah, and satanic rituals that likely underpins, that likely underpin. Let's go. I think that's yeah, underpinned much of the world's ruling structure. Underpins much of the world. I'm trying to fix the grammar up. That likely satanic. This is child trafficking, blackmail, and that likely underpins. Yeah, underpins. I think, or underpin. It's all good. I'm gonna ask Grok AI. See if Grok will even do this. Epstein was Israeli intelligence. 9/11 compromised the government, then control. It's a one world government. There's no Israel. There's no U.S. There's no Nigeria. It's all just one giant Freemasonic world government. Anyways, fix the. No, I'll say this one. Which one is proper grammar? For the spelling of underpin or underpins. Okay, and then what I'll do is, anyways, we're doing live grammar check with this one here. Underpins. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Grok AI will do. The correct sentence is underpin. Okay, so without the S. Is the base of the verb referring to support strength. Underpins the third person singular for the person he or she. Okay. Okay, so this one is the plural, underpins. Okay, so we're learning some, we should do a grammar deep dive. Okay, so underpins, that likely underpin. Okay, that's the correct one. Okay, so we got that. Anyways, guys, and also a disclaimer, I will say alleged shooting when referring to the alleged Comet Ping Pong shooter in order to comply with YouTube's, quote, hate speech policy. So again, this policy almost got my channel deleted. They removed the rest of my Pizzagate videos before this got too wild. So anyways, YouTube does not allow, quote, hate speech against, quote, victims of a major violent event and their family members, and also do not allow content that denies a well-documented violent event took place. So if PSYOP happens and you, quote, deny, that's illegal. So, and look at this, and then they're bragging about how many videos are removed. October 2024 to December 2024, they're bragging about how many 236,000 videos for, quote, hate speech. Like, what is this nonsense? Okay, and this one, the violent event one here. So, victims of a major violent event and their family members. It's like, it's like what? So we remove content promoting violence or hatred against individuals and this of anyone. So if you hate on them, again, no one's hating on these peeps. And violence, no one's wanting to promote violence. As long as it is documented. Okay. This means we don't allow content that dehumanizes or denying. I think it was a deny. Okay, we also announced that we will remove. This was 2019. Yeah, in 2019 we announced an update to our hate speech policy to specifically prohibit videos alleging that a group is superior in order to justify discrimination. Blah blah blah. And then we also announced that we will remove content denying that well-documented violent events take place. So if you're an event denier, if you deny an event, then your video gets removed. If you deny, what does this even mean? Okay, Timothy Solomon's in the house. Let's go. So guys, again, for super fan in the house, guys, become like Timothy and throw me a bunch of cash money, and you become super. Alright, so again, the denying event, it's like it's 1984 right in our face. Anyways, okay, let's go. MES housekeeping. Okay, so we'll go over some stuff here. So there's a trailers playlist. Check that out if you haven't already. All the ones that had trailers, the whole playlist on the trailers and so on. It's pretty epic. Anyways, okay, St. David's in the house on Rumble. Bless up, Matt and chat. Never forget 9/11. Moonchild heard it here first. Let's go. Okay, guys. St. David just threw everything out there. Let's go. You heard it here first. Okay, so Tim Crawford from UFO TV may join a Saturday again. He's very hard to get hold of. I talked to him last week, and then he didn't pick up his phone on Saturday when he said to call him. Anyways, so he's really busy. And then, anyways, also MH370 Joe stream put on the back burner until future confirmation. So I put the date right here just so that we don't get it mixed up. I'm gonna edit this quickly. Okay, 9/11 Visionist, let's go. Okay, evening all, let's go. So if you go right here, I put it as January 1st, 2026, just until he finally confirms. But it's all ready to go. I'm just gonna put a remove this number here so we don't even know blank. Okay, so we don't know when. Good space the other day, fascinating. Yeah, that's pretty epic. 9/11 Visionist. I was dying of laughter when you were talking about the Scottish kilt skirt wearing William. I was absolutely dying. All right, let's go. News drifter, lots of talk lately. Epstein was involved in the creation of Bitcoin through his connection to MIT. Let's go. He's created Bitcoin as well. Funny and Biden admin and media are all key actors. Okay. Well, everybody, even Trump too, as well. It's like they're all a bunch of clowns. Let's go. Okay, so the other part is I'm gonna close this right here. So, anyways, so that's in the back burner until later. And also, a special announcement: Dr. Daniel Nagas joins the show on March 22nd. So Alan Forrest kept pushing for it, and then I emailed him. So join us. So we'll see how it is. I have some reservations about him because he has a he believes in viruses and so on. But he was big on the anti-COVID stuff there. So that'll be pretty good. So on the 22nd. He'll be in there, and apparently there's a couple attempts at his life and so on, so that's pretty interesting. Anyways, so he'll be on the show on 22nd on Saturday. So not next Saturday, the one after. So that's gonna be quite epic. Epstein is Satoshi. Okay, guys, Epstein is Satoshi. Let's go. Okay, so that's all, and then now let's go to the random topics. We'll just go over the poll and then get straight into jump right in. And we're gonna be some of this will be live research, some of it will be stuff I already published just to deep dive. But the other ones is live research. Anyways, so poll results: majority of peeps want a time limit on MES live streams. So right now, I'm just putting a time limit, and that time limit is, and I have this right here, at 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. is this is our timer website. So at 4 p.m. we have 2 hours 46 minutes left, and it's like a soft cap. Once it gets there, and I'll try to end it soon after. But anyways, it's also for my sake, because it's hard to do this. Each time it takes a lot of energy out. Anyways, okay, the next part is so the poll. Let's go to the poll. I'm gonna open up my Telegram. Okay, so let's go to the poll. And so the poll for last week's poll was should I put a time limit, and the poll results are in. How many hours should I cap my MES live streams at? We had second place was 2 hours and 3 hours. And then there's one for 4 hour, one vote, I think 1 or 2 votes. And then 36%, most of the votes were for the no limit. But if you combine all these are like almost double this one. So again, limit is the winner. And now there's a new poll, guys. The poll is, what happened to Jeffrey Epstein? So far, there's 9 votes. 0% said killed himself in cell. 33% said, yes, 3 votes said someone else killed him in a prison cell. That's one I voted for. And then 67%, 6 votes, the majority is winning so far. It's currently living in a mystery island. There you guys, so go make sure to vote in here. Soros destroyed UK pound sterling 1990s, and now Ukraine the money. Well, it was all the world's currencies are designed to get destroyed. US dollar is the last fiat one to be destroyed. Slash absorb all the currencies as a world stable coin, world currency, digital currency. It's already pretty much. But the goal is, pretty much devalue everyone's money, and just take all the assets with it. So they print money, buy all the assets, and we're left with inflation. Okay, hey room, Eric Red, let's go. Good theory on Satoshi. Yeah, well, Satoshi's obviously, it's obviously an NSA project, but it's nonetheless, the underlying tech is next level. Similar to internet was a DARPA experiment. I was led to Pentagon in my BTC research. It's but also just common sense. It's like Satoshi. If he was a big deal, he was talking about 9/11 free energy tech, direct energy weapons. Instead, he's talking about some money, some little digits on a screen. Like, who literally cares? Okay. Oh yeah, we got a flat earther here. Yeah, let's go, guys. Be nice to the flat earther. He might be mentally challenged by it. Anyways, sorry, I had to crack some jokes. Alright, guys. Okay, someone we know, Dr. Steven Skogolia, the microbiologist, officially dead, so we won't be inviting him on. But how do we feel about Michael Yeadon, formerly a Pfizer Sincere Truth Title potential guest? I would want him on, but again, there's other people that I know that have been messaging about 9/11. He wants to avoid 9/11, so something's up with him. Definitely something's up with him. But if you can ask him, I'll probably ask him later as well if I have time. After the next guest and so on. But yeah, again, the streams are open for lots of peeps. Alright, guys, so make sure to vote on, there's the vote, and see what we get here in the voting process. So again, guys, vote or die, as Jay-Z would say. Okay, and let's continue further. Okay, guys, we have 16 minutes in, a lot of housekeeping, but we have our first deep dive. Okay, people still saying currently living in a mystery island. Oh, so it might be living in a mystery island with the John of God. Okay, I'll put that in notes as well. The Pizzagate one is just so much info. So this was actually my waking up period. So John of God, we have, what is that? Oprah, etc. Okay, this is Mouthy Buddha. Mouthy Buddha documentaries. And then he kind of, Mouthy Buddha kind of went on the, yeah, before he went full MAGA. Before he lost his mind. Anyways. FE need to visit any local observatory and spend 10 looking through a powerful telescope. A lot of military guys were first Bitcoin miners. Meet electricity was mining BTC. Too bad. Yeah. So yeah. So the other part. Yeah. Yeadon. He's definitely made aware of 9/11 like many times, and he is on those. He pretends to not be an expert. He's like, oh, I'm not an expert. Blah blah blah. I can't cover that. I want to stick on things I know, while at the same time saying climate change is a scam and all this. So in other words, he's an expert on climate change, but not 9/11. The 9/11 is the most obvious psyop of all time. Okay, so first, I appreciate the topic you've been covering. Which one? This current one or the other ones? But yeah, the Pizzagate ones. If you haven't seen my deep dives, I've done like literally live on it. Anyways, guys, let's jump right in. So here's the thumbnail. Thumbnail is pretty wild. This is Jimmy Comet, owner of Comet Ping Pong's pizza shop. Somehow he's the 49th or something most powerful person in Washington D.C. And then these were his Instagram photos before he made it private / deleted them. So this was absolutely wild when I went through them, and I'm like, how could anyone go through this and not realize this guy's a straight up PDF file? All right. So that was number one. But then all the news somehow just completely ignored it and then and just called it fake news and all this mumbo jumbo. So this was woke me up. His Instagram photos were absolutely disgusting. And now we have Pizzagate 2016 commented on this before they deleted it, or he made it private. Wow, that's pretty neat. You guys were wearing masks and stuff. I bet you guys are super secret, super secret club. That's really cool. And he says, can we talk more about the super secret club? What is Ping Pong's obsession with children? All right. Evening, William. Okay, William, let's go. Okay, now the business and William's in the house. So, William, are you wearing your Scottish kilt? And how do you feel about the about Trump making two genders and says that guys in kilts can't be consider themselves as women anymore? Anyways, it was these are inside jokes from the 9/11 revisited X Space yesterday. I was absolutely dying when he kept railing at you, William. All right, let's go. And also this other one was a Tamera Luzzatto one. If you haven't seen Pizzagate Part 29, okay, so we got this guy posting a bunch of plus stuff here. Is this a weird? Anyways, stop posting these weird stuff here. Rickery Raymond, it seems like a bot is posting, but anyways, you guys deal with that. Okay, I'm reporting it. Reporting this guy or the kilt, the kilt wearing. Anyways, going further. Okay, guys, this is the Tamera Luzzatto one in the screenshot. So we plan to heat the pool, so swim is a possibility. Bonnie will be Uber service to transport Ruby, Emerson, and Maeve Luzzatto. So they're like grandkids, 11, 9, and almost 7. So you'll have further entertainment. They'll be in that pool for sure. Like, what in the world's going on here? Okay, so on its own, you could be like, yeah, it's a bit shady, but we need a bit more stuff. So if you haven't seen Part 29, it's absolutely. It was probably one of the first times I felt like scared. Like, man, I literally just made it irrefutable proof that these people are all PDF files in a PDF ring, and I'm like, why did they go after me? That was the first time. Part 29 is the first time I ever felt any somewhat scared when I was in videos. But anyways, just because I'm like, this is pretty irrefutable. Like, I can literally take it to court, be like, this is absolutely creepy AF. Anyway, and this one here is a drone footage from on Epstein's island. So there's a temple, and apparently these are a fake door there. So it's like probably all it's like a movie set / ritual stuff they do, and then probably underground they have it. They still built the temple, only wrong place and wrong use. Okay, fall, love God and God still loves them. Tough love. Okay, so we're talking about the fallen angels, or all right, let's go. Anyways, guys, the kilt racism. Oh yeah, so guys, go easy on the kilt wearing Scottish. That's life, but not as we know it. When are you doing one next? Yeah, so that was pretty epic. Okay, yeah, anyways, guys, so first thing to go over is this part here. So my channel is almost deleted. So again, I gotta like walk on eggshells here. So the YouTube purchase was I posted on October 21st, 2020. So my videos, so if you go look at my, so I made this Pizzagate playlist on here. So what do you think of WikiLeaks? Yeah, WikiLeaks is obviously control opposition, but nonetheless, the emails are real. They probably filtered out even a lot of them. Probably were worse emails they filtered out. WikiLeaks, yeah, obviously, again, WikiLeaks, if you haven't seen Richard Hall's expose on WikiLeaks / Julian Assange, Yeah, Julian Assange is probably like part of some sort of MK Ultra weird cult, which he was part of, some weird white hair cult. And he covers up 9/11. Again, 9/11 is the litmus test. And I'm going to do a video later on an official MES 9/11 litmus test. And anyone who doesn't pass it, I literally don't care what they say or do. Okay. Okay. So, anyways, this is my Pizzagate playlist. If you haven't seen this, it's pretty wild. Everything we see falls into Metascript. Metascript. Or just regular script. Okay. Pardon Assange unless he's an actor. Assange needs to be freed. Well, whatever. Whether he's free or not, whatever. He literally put out of his mouth that 9/11 is not a conspiracy. Okay. He literally says 9/11 is not a conspiracy, and we'll go over that in my. So again, this is if you go to this one here, I think part 32. I made this video, and then as I was making it, I gradually then I learned about 9/11 like near the end. So I made some here. So if you go to right here, the Tamera Luzzatto rabbit hole is absolutely wild. Okay, I'm gonna go to Assange. When did I talk about Assange? Julian. Okay, it's not in this one, so it's probably the one before, or the one before. Assange. Okay, Julian's not in this notes. Like, where in the world's Julian Assange? Okay, it's probably 29. Oh yeah, this one here, WikiLeaks. Yeah, so I covered this again years and years ago, guys. This was 2017. This is Assange, even though they put yeah. So my view on WikiLeaks and Julian Assange likely be in control of position, and you can see what he said about him, 9/11. So if you haven't seen this one here, yeah, made by the NSA. This is the Rich Planet show. Absolutely amazing stuff here. Okay, methyl miners in house. Let's go. Agents say the official narrative like Snowden. Yeah, Snowden, Julian Assange. They all say the same stuff here. So you can go again. Use earfillable stuff. This is giant frothing up into dust. There's a towers literally turning to dust. There's a ground level. There's a completely ground level. Where towers go, it's not up for debate. This is again. His ambulance, and then yeah. So here, yeah. Back to WikiLeaks. Assange's opinion pieces published by the CIA. Yeah, at the CIA Bezos. Okay. Anyways, what's the thingy here? Yeah, yeah. The other part is Julian Assange literally has opinion pieces at the Washington Post. He can literally write for the Washington Post, like, and they publish his work. Like, what in the world's going on here? Okay, going back here. I want to go to the 9/11 one. Yeah, and I said maybe include the Luzzatto pulley mill in his next opinion piece, but I want to go to the 9/11 one. Oh yeah, this is, if you haven't seen part 29, it's again, this is from like one of her friends. This is from her actual website. You get this little creep holding this what looks like to be a trap girl there again. I went deep into part 29. That's when I kind of felt scared. I'm like, I'm literally going into their Facebook and seeing like creeps, and I find these like archive stuff that I somehow was able to capture. So again, this is from her photo posted of one of the View and Maeve. So this girl right here is while that guy's holding her like that, it's literally Maeve right here. She's 7 years old. Again, watch part 29 and you'd be creeped to the max out. Okay, where's the 9/11 water? Okay, where did he say 9/11? He said something about 9/11. Okay, okay, I'll go right here. Julian Assange, 9/11. Not a conspiracy. You can see, not a conspiracy. Julian Assange, not a conspiracy. Man, I gotta find this. Where are the... Yeah, this one here, Daily Motion. Okay, I think it's written right here. Yeah, let's see what he says here. Why is there ads? On the 9/11 show, I don't think it's particularly important. Anyways, this was 2017. Okay, I cannot believe this. I'm gonna go X Assange 9/11. Okay, that doesn't work. Assange 9/11. Let's see what he says here. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, I'm constantly knowing that people are distracted by false conspiracies such as 9/11 when all around we provide evidence of real conspiracy for wars or mass financial fraud. All right, so like certified ones. See where he says it.
Since we are now living in the wake of consequences.
States, diplomatic, and to see after 50, I don't think it is particularly important. In the sense, particularly important. I don't think it is particularly important.
No, anyways, talking about 9/11 is not important. He says it's false conspiracy. Nothing matter. Richard has mixed feelings on Julian. No, I've seen Richard Hall's ones. He literally calls a fake, basically an agent. There's no mixed feelings about him. He literally says he's a disinfo agent, and that and not just that, but that like he deserves to be like pretty much in prison. So Richard Hall does not make any doublespeak. It's straight up Assange is disinfo agent. But again, he obviously posts some real stuff. That's how it is. But again, when you cover up 9/11, like who cares what you're posting? Yeah, Tony's art collection is tacit admission. Yeah, Tony's art collection. All the quote artists involved in Comet Ping Pong, Comet Ping Pong's Instagram. It's absolutely ridiculous. Even if he is an agent, what is his crime? Well, he's covering up 9/11. It's like it's not even necessarily crime. He's not fit to be called a quote truth teller in any way. If you're presented with 9/11 and then you just deny it. Like what's your point? Like who cares? It's either he's too stupid, too ignorant, or he's a government agent. But he's obviously a government agent. He's also part of a cult. So if you watch this one here, he's also part of a weird cult. Or when he was growing up, he was part of his cult Assange. Yeah, it's like what is going on here? I gotta support something Telegram. Okay, Julian Assange cult. Yeah, so growing up with the family inside Anne Hamilton's brand sinister cult right here, and then and you can see all these guys have white hair. Cruel and charismatic Anne was the Australian leader of a doomsday cult who thought she was the Messiah, and then also Assange has Assange. Yeah. So a few years ago, speculation emerged that WikiLeaks founder as Julian Assange has grown up in the family. His hair color didn't help, etc. But what apparently was his mom was. Okay, Assange admitted that a man who was his mother's boyfriend in the late 1970s had been a member of the cult. So the man that was his mother's boyfriend was the member of the cult. And the man had been a sinister presence who sought to have a certain psychological power over his family, and Assange said, and they eventually went on to run from him. So he's saying that him and his mom ran away from a cult member that was psychologically abusive from this cult. So from a doomsday cult, all right. So like, what are the odds that happens? So again, this is wild stuff. Post that there, Assange, part of some weird cult there. I'm gonna, yeah, that's just absolute wild stuff, guys. It's like what in the world? So weird. I was just watching Rich Planet Assange. Yeah, definitely. Rich Planet Assange is definitely the way to go, guys. So when you go first watch Rich Planet if you haven't seen it, and then get on it. Limegate. Interesting. Okay. 62 people watching. Please press the like button. It helps spread. Yeah, guys. Yeah. So when I do this Pizzagate ones, a lot of people are in on this. Is this the Australian white-haired cult? Yeah, something like that. I think it's Australia or something. But anyways, very interesting stuff there. Okay. So, and again here, going back to here. So, the YouTube so again, 2017, 2016. 2017-ish. I was posting videos. I think 2016 it started, but 2017 I posted most of the videos. And then YouTube in 2020, literally 3 years after, they gave me a guideline strike, and then I appeal rejected on Pizzagate Part 17. This was on Kurt Eichenwald versus Bill Moore. And again, Kurt Eichenwald, I basically didn't just cover like specifically Comet Ping Pong stuff, but I didn't even cover that Comet Ping Pong stuff until like near the end. That's when I got my channel almost deleted. Okay, for that, didn't know Assange was on it. Well, he didn't say he was, but he's saying that his mother's boyfriend was psychologically abusive, and he ran away. All right, so WikiLeaks founder was part in any relation to a cult. Okay, like what are the odds? And then the biggest one says 9/11 is not a conspiracy. Like how like, obvious you have to be. I tried posting a link to Limegate. Key Lime Pie is the new Pizzagate. Limegate. Interesting. It's a source of the spiral symbol. Okay. I actually went through the spiral symbol, like, deep dive in the one of the early ones. Okay, so anyways, guys. So, I got a bunch of these, and I got all these ones here. I got a strike on this. I got a strike, but it gave it for a compilation of the videos. So they got 5 videos, a strike. This one was a strike. My channel's literally about to get deleted. So then I just deleted the rest of them. I didn't want to risk it. So I deleted everything else because I was literally probably a day or like 12 hours away from getting deleted, my whole channel. So then anyways, and I even posted here, part 32 was deleted by YouTube for event denying, and then you can watch all those there. And then one video got approved, part 4, McCann Podesta connection, interesting. And then anyways, so you go through here, you can see them all here, all these were deleted by YouTube, and then this was all remaining. Actually, this is the only thing remaining, I think. That's interesting, but then I deleted that as well, just so I don't want that in the future. And then now here's a new playlist. So if you go to the new playlist, it has everything here, part 1. So the part 1 got me very interested, because I'm like, these photos of the EFETs for the Madeleine McCann literally look like these two. But then the disinfo says that they were actually directly connected. But no, I think the time spans are way different. I think the EFETs were made to look like these guys as a blackmail operation. But again, I'm gonna go over here. I'm just gonna go through some of the thumbnails. Some of the thumbnails are epic. I went through the Acorn one here. This one I want to go over because this guy, back in the day when James O'Keefe was doing real work, he's going in there. Well, some of them are real work, but anyways, this was going to Acorn and literally says he's trying to like bring in like underage kids, and they're like, oh yeah, sure. And then Obama denied being part of that. Anyways, I went over the fake news. These guys, Snopes and New York Times, they never cover any of these stuff I talk about. And the other part is yeah, so then I went over the Madeleine McCann one. I got really interested. And look at her eye. The eye is a very interesting one. Look at that eye. That's a very interesting tell. The one with the droopy eye thing. We'll get that in a bit. And also this one here, the Truth of the Lie. This I got these all from Richard Hall videos. Very fascinating. And then these guys here. This guy's also very creepy stuff here. I got a... this guy was also... I forgot what it was. It was something about like showering McCann and all that. And I give some advice. This guy here was the Freud guy, somehow friends with Madeleine McCann, and he's also has his own troubles with like I think college girls were like saying he's abused them. Snowden doesn't exist, only CGI. Okay, Snowden, let's go. Yeah, Rich Planet guys, go to Rich Planet. Don't announce that kind of stuff. What is going on here? There's a few other gates in there. Okay, anyways. Anyways, yeah, they'll do whatever. And okay, so they're friends with this guy here who's also like actual pedo. Well, after he died, there's pretty much made aware / abuser. Anyways, and in her book right here, if you look at that, if you went through the book, the mom literally says. So this one we'll go over that right now. The Pizzagate deep dive. So if you haven't seen, I read some of her book. So the first edition of the book, they mentioned This is her mom writing the book and says, I asked Jerry apprehensively if he had any really horrible thoughts or visions of Madeleine. He nodded haltingly. I told him about the awful pictures that scroll through my head of her body. Her perfect little genitals is torn apart. It's like, what? Why is she referring to her genitals, perfect little genitals? And then her second edition, they removed that. She removed that part from the book. So this is the alleged mom. And now they all moved it. Yeah, so if you go, I think, what did I search? Yeah, mainstream media silence. Yeah, so if you go look up here, they don't really talk about it. They literally don't talk about the McCanns writing about the stuff there. Yeah, so there's when I looked it up here, yeah, so BBC, I did a site colon, Guardian doesn't talk about it, BBC doesn't talk about it, none of them talk about the McCanns, literally talking about her perfect little, you know what. But then here, if you go, Telegraph had it, and so on, and then I think this was in a comment. Yeah, that was in a comment. Okay, anyways, so we got $5. Let's go donation, guys. Lake Evil or Lake Evil. Let's go. High five. Let's go, guys. Throw some cash money on me. Keep the operation going. 75 viewers. Or let's go. We're breaking records. So I just realized, yeah, a lot of people like the Pizzagate stuff. So I'll try to do more of these. Just because I have now the Wednesday for technical stuff, so I don't need to like, because again, when I don't do any technical science math stuff, I literally feel like I'm my mind's going away because I need to do technical math stuff. Otherwise, I just feel dumb. Are the videos on Rich Planet website? Yeah, okay, guys. The videos are on Richard Planet website. He has some sort of lagging. Sometimes it doesn't work properly. But I put it all on. Well, at least up to up to 2024, I think, up to last year. If you go to Rich Planet, go to here. So I put all of them here. Where's the Richard Hall? Yeah, so right here. So if you go to download all of Richard Hall's 40 gigabytes of videos and shows up to show 309 or around mid 2024. So here's a link. If you go to tinyurl.com/richplanet2024, I literally downloaded his, because he made a link to download all of his videos. I did it last year, and I also put it on my OneDrive. So now it's on my own thing, on my own OneDrive, and you could actually view every single one here. And you can see the thumbnails too if you want to download his thumbnails, play around with them. You can go to the videos, video archive. Let's go to the video archive, and he has so you can go right here. Let's see which was the Madeline McCann ones. Okay, so what you could do is to check Madeline McCann ones, you can go here, and you can go Rich Planet videos again, and you can download the whole thing here. You can view them here, download easily, or you can download from his. Sometimes his websites it just doesn't work that well because I'm using Microsoft OneDrive and it's pretty fast. He's probably using his own servers or whatnot. And some of them, his latest one's using Odyssey. But if you go to Madeline, go to the first one. Okay, Madeline film Why the Cover Up 237. So that was 237. I think I already probably have it. Yeah, 237. These even these aren't even in order. Like, what in the world's going on here? Sort by name. Okay, so 237. I just want to see if it finds up all the 237. We're doing a live test right now. 237. Okay, let's go to the Madeline McCann. Yeah, so this one here is a film. And again, there's other one. There's photos of her literally in makeup and all this stuff. So it's like, why is a kid wearing all makeup? And then here's a film.
One other fascinating claim was to child sex. Another video about Madeline McCann. Yeah,
so definitely watch the stuff there. And again, go to the link there. Everything's there. Have you seen a girl who thinks she's Madeline McCann? I heard about that. Yeah, that's definitely a psyop. It could be mind control, or it could be just complete nonsense. But yeah, that's again Madeline McCann. If you've seen the videos, the big one is the cadaver dogs or whatever. They all dogs had like blood everywhere of her scent in the car and so on. So it's like, what in the world's going on here? Okay, so anyway, so the other part here. Yeah, so and this one here, I also went through the logos and like deep into the logos, and so on. And these logos were also mentioned by New York Times before Pizzagate. They're mentioning it in a serious topic as opposed to now with it just like just completely called conspiracy theory and all this weird stuff. Okay, and then this guy, yeah, Kurt Eichenwald, he literally paid a boy. He said if it was for his research, he paid him to do some. Some literally basically stroke himself on TV. I mean on the video for him, and he was saying it was part of his research, but he literally paid him like $5,000 to do some nasty stuff to himself while he's watching. So you can see here. What did I write here? I got to put the stuff here. Master, no, the video. Okay, this one here. Yeah, Taylor was a 14-year-old who was paid to perform alongside Barry in a Mutual, and then I think what is Kurt Eichenwald's role in this? Yeah, so apparently he paid him. I think he paid him for that. Facts are now clear. June 8th, Kurt Eichenwald purchased a. Oh no, it's $2,000. Gave him a check for $2,000. Sent the money to Barry via overnight. In the early morning, recruited and enticed a minor. Perform in this ritual and perform this mutual mumbo jumbo with Barry. The video was filmed by Barry at this house. Again, I gotta figure out what was the and then also that Kurt Eichenwald lied in court about revealing his identity to Barry on that. I just want to see what the it's been a while since I didn't put the description in this one. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go to BitChute because YouTube's all gone. YouTube just nasty. So if I go here, and Kurt Eichenwald is also was caught online having anime corn on his thing. And I'm gonna read this right here because when I do the descriptions, it's for my own sake later. So I deep dive into Kurt Eichenwald's investigative quote involvement with the subject of his group of New York Times articles on PDF files Justin Barry. Although the articles on PDF files that Kurt wrote were very insightful and caused me to cover them in Pizzagate Part 13 and 14, that does not exclude him from being criminally liable to some of the quote tactics he used in his investigative work. In this video, I go through the court documents as listed in the freecasey.com website and how that Kurt Eichenwald almost certainly lied under oath, almost certainly lied to the editors of New York Times, almost certainly gave a $2,000 check to Justin Barry and a 14-year-old Taylor in the making of an illegal video, almost certainly paid in at least $1,000 more for illegal images, and almost certainly viewed illegal underage video content at least 22 times. So yeah, apparently paid them, and then he was given access to that, and apparently he's using it for his own quote research. The fact that Kurt Eichenwald is not being currently investigated is very baffling, as is the mainstream media underreporting and ignoring the facts, ignoring this, ignoring to cover this at all, and so on. And instead, and then the one person that wrote about it, Bill Warren, he actually got this he got a lawsuit by Kurt against him for writing an article on it. And then if you go to anime, I think, let's go here, Kurt Eichenwald anime tab. Let's see what showed up here. I don't wanna. Yeah. Okay. So. Yes, that same guy that was paying this guy here. Kurt Eichenwald, Newsweek reporter, posts photo showing a corn tab in his browser. So again, you see the photo. And then afterwards he said, oh, I was actually showing my kids stuff. Let's see, where did I post the Kurt Eichenwald stuff? I could have sworn I posted something here. No, this is, and what are these thingies? Okay, anyways. So Kurt Eichenwald, you can't make this stuff up. Let's see what this. Let's see what he said here. I think he said afterwards. He says, "Yeah, this is what he posted." Okay, yeah, Kurt Photoshop Max. Unfortunately, no. This is what I got today. So this is what he posted, and it was something saying danger, evil Jews in charge. He was saying this guy's being anti-Semitic and so on. And then if you zoom into his thing, if you zoom into his tabs, you see this. We're doing live investigative. He says, this one here. Yeah, this one right here. Okay, so if you zoom into it, he's saying this guy's posting anti-Semitic stuff. And he's saying here's a flyer that you were sending or whatever. And if you zoom into it, he says right here, Pizzagate, whatever, English, uncensored, 212 pictures with two. All right, let's go. All right. Okay, so we got all this. Okay, and then this guy says, what did he mean by this? He said, okay, and then he says, hey, which tag was it that hooked you? Let's see what this is. Dark skin. Alright, Kurt Eichenwald. The comments are just... And he says, child CP. Oh, no, he says, no, it's actually not. Okay, so it's not child one. Okay, at least you got off the hook somewhat. But yeah, that's pretty wild. Okay. So, Kurt Eichenwald. Kurt is big into researching. That's just a research tab. And then he said that he was actually showing his sons this stuff. Yeah, so it says right here, and he says again. Oh, he got the first part. I'm a dummy. Yeah, that's true. Kurt Eichenwald defends. He says he was searching for tentacle, whatever, and he says something about his wife. According to Eichenwald, he and his kids were simply trying to prove to his wife the existence of XYZ. Okay, so let's go further, guys. Anyways, watch Rich Planet stuff. We'll keep the grok open for future stuff. Anyways, I'll keep this open. Okay, next part here. Yeah. The fake news was coined as Pizzagate got live. Yeah, we'll get to it in a bit. I made a whole video on that. But anyways, this was before I realized Alex Jones and all these are just big psyops. Well, before I got the 9/11, because he kept saying that. Alex Jones kept saying Bill Clinton is a R word, and then I'm like, but he never sued them back, so it's like, why is he not suing him? Because it's pretty much defamation. And this is the Google censorship Mumbo Jumbo's blackmail one, and this is pretty good photos right here. Podesta talking about Domino's on pizza, which is quite strange. And also here, if you want to see a deep dive on the logos, how this was originally formed, it was like this one, and then they formed. So basically, the whole idea is you got this is literally from the actual pedo websites. Like when you retrace back from the classified PDF, that was declassified PDF file, And then if you look at the links that they see, and then you go to the archives, and you can see where they start off from here, boy, inside here, and then they spiral it, and then obviously this is for like little boy or something. So that's a variation. And then here's the girl one again, and it looks like that logo of that ice cream place. I'm getting some weird messages. Okay, again, some actually 36 in. Okay, so I got a message from a Methyl Miner. We'll get to Methyl Miner in a bit. So, and also here, there's also a huge movement, like underground movement, trying to normalize all this stuff. And you can kind of see that in real life, what's going on. And then this was a really next level story here. This person just ended up dying after tweeting about this stuff here, tweeting about McCann's. So I just want to keep going further. There's Bill Clinton with his with his lady friend. Okay, going further. Yeah, this was one of the wildest ones here. This is one of the wildest ones. Just a whole bunch of like weird spirit cooking stuff that kind of got me on another level. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of weird stuff. Anyways, I'm just gonna power through some stuff. This was also when Kanye was being Kanye like originally, and I think he was talking about Pizzagate or some stuff here. But that's what I felt like he was saying. But anyways, I'm just gonna go power through what happened here. And then yeah, Lady Gaga literally had Bon Appetit talking about eating people and so on. Okay, and it's the same spirit cooking stuff. So the weird spirit cooking stuff. And there's a documentary. What's this guy's called? Freemasonry exposed Childs. I think his last name is Childs. Okay, where is the full-on 5 hours? So, yeah, it was like that. Yeah, Adlin Childs. Anyways, I'm just gonna power through stuff here as we go in. Oh, also we got some comment right here actually. Okay, IQ says Trump's wife was introduced by Jeffrey. Yeah, I think I wrote about that. RFK Jr. was on Jeffrey's plane. I'd really like this to be common live. Okay, interesting. I didn't know about that. And this guy says Stevens World Bannon's Rezendura Sayap. Again, yeah, not sure what it means exactly. But anyways, this is a pretty epic documentary here. But well, this guy says he's 32-degree Freemason, and then I realized it's just pretty much organized Satanism. Okay, and we got here, Danger Zone. Is there any relationship between this map concept and the men-children concept feminists used? Interesting. I never heard about men-children. I've never heard about that, so I do not know. But anyways, I'm just going to lower my desk. I've been standing for a while. All right, 1 second. I'll be back. My head's popping up. Okay, Ghislaine introduced Dawn's wife, I believe. Yeah, I think I wrote about that. I'll show that in a bit. Okay, whatever happened to Stormy Daniels? Yeah, Stormy Daniels probably got paid off and or dropped. I'm just gonna lower my thing. 1 second. Alright. So I'll keep this one open. Yes, this guy, if you watch this 5-hour documentary, it's pretty epic. It's very, very detailed. And what he says is, once you get past the 32nd degree to get to the 33rd degree stuff, the Freemason degree, and then that's become that's eventually you realize it's pretty much it's that Aleister Crowley do what thou wilt is pretty much what Freemasonry is. You can do whatever you want, and that includes a lot of sick stuff to animals, people, children, and so on, just to get some sort of occult magical powers of of truly believing that this is all there is. Okay, and then anyways, so I brought that up because yeah, degrees past 33, like Pope rank, yeah. So basically, once you get past that one, then there's degrees past that, but you also create your own. Like Aleister Crowley was a 33-degree Freemason and created his own. Okay, let's go. Here's a bunch of comments here. I recently learned a department in the government had paid Disney a lot of money to develop content for men children. Okay, there's a lot of next level stuff. Okay, so the JFK Jr. has yet to mention orthomolecular medicine. The truth, humans are chronically depleted of vitamin C, and that's why we get diseases, cancer, sick all the time. Yeah, interesting. Well, he's also hasn't said a lot of stuff. 9/11 direct energy weapons for energy tech. That's a big one for me. Okay, so anyways, I'll show you this one here about the Epstein one. We'll get to the Epstein in a bit. I want to keep some structure here. So Epstein, Trump, Yeah, this was before here. So Jeffrey Epstein's brother Mark said that Jeffrey told him. Yeah, so this was interesting. Literally his brother said that Jeffrey told him in 2016 that the election would have to be canceled if he made public what he knew about Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. So Epstein said if he revealed what I know about both candidates, 2016 election would have to be canceled, brother. That's what his brother said that Jeffrey Epstein told him in 2016. So that's take that for what you will, but it seems obvious. And then if you go to okay, this is yeah, okay, this one here. So it wasn't the current wife, I think. It was the previous girlfriend. So this one here, actress Anasokia de Georgia says Jeffrey Epstein sexually abused her as a teen. So it said Epstein abused her as a teen. And then how sweet Trump's Brit of all right right here. Just weeks after ditching his second wife, America's best-known billionaire Donald Trump has fallen under the spell of a 20-year-old English girl. Trump 50, who has failed in his bid to secure the services of Princess Diana's butler Paul Barra, was in... I'm just going to move this a bit closer. Yeah, was in search of another British trophy when he met London model Anaoska de Georgia. So I think this was... so this girl that says that Epstein abused her. And then she met Trump, and when he was 50, she was 20. At this London model at a party in Manhattan. Several American millionaires already had their eyes on Anuska, on Anuska, whatever. But she was there with Robert Maxwell, daughter of she was with Robert Maxwell's daughter Ghislaine, basically Epstein's fellow trafficker, who has introduced several of her attractive friends to the property developer. Again, they're just showing off these young girls to all these like billionaires and millionaires. So and none of this would be rivals owned, and none of his would be rivals owned a massive mansion in Florida like Donald does. Mar-a-Lago, where I have dined with him, and his outing wife Maria is enough to make any young girl go weak at the knees. Okay, who's writing this nonsense here? After their meeting, Trump flew Madame Maxwell and the model south to the Sunshine State, where they all three enjoyed. So she took Maxwell, her, to Florida. For the weekend together. When they returned to New York, Anuska was installed in one of Donald's many apartments there, and then Miss DeJure likes older men. She went out once or twice with what is this guy's name? I don't know what. It's like just covers it up. I just want to go back here. Okay, let's show the whole thing. Okay, where's the full PDF? Full PDF. It's just hard to read that. I don't know why it's so hard to read. Okay. Open, and then you could just scroll down into this doc. So here's a full PDF. So again, the biggest thing I do is put links on links everywhere. So I guess go back here, and this is full on there. Yeah. So Miss Georgia likes older men. She went out twice with Joanna Lumley's ex-husband Jeremy Lloyd, who is 45 years her senior again. So she's being shipped off to a bunch of these older men there. Downloads it as a start of a long, by Trump standards, it already is friendship. All right. So anyways, so Epstein girl abused by Epstein, and then but apparently she attended Trump's wedding as well. So they're still on semi good terms back then. But nonetheless, the whole thing is shady AF. Okay. So that was that one. Yeah, I don't know about the other one, wife. Let's see. Epstein introduced Trump's wife. Is that actually what happened? Jeffrey Epstein introduced me to Trump at 14. Okay. Okay. Anyways, that's other stuff. Okay. I'm not sure, but anyways, this is a very epic documentary here. I might do a Freemasonry deep dive and look at all this stuff from here. Yeah. Okay, so we also have... I'm going to just put these links to these ones. This one is definitely worth watching. Okay, and then in the next part, I think we're going to keep going. Let's see what's the next one. Yeah, so this one... so part 29, if you want to get, like, absolutely creep the F out, you watch part 29, and then wonder what in the world did I just watch. So going back here, so part 29 is the absolutely ridiculous stuff right here. Because they met at Melania's modeling agent's fashion week. Pretty common. I was a fashion photo go. You need a lot of dirt and someone to sell your own country down the river. That is true. But again, these are also psychopaths, so it's like they don't really care if you don't actually have feelings to your country. Okay, going down further. So this one, part 29. What I want to show is. Okay, going back in here, was administrative, claims the only posing as online predator. Okay, this one here, reporter, there's another part. New York Times reporter was a member of an illegal underage. So Kurt Eichenwald was an administrator of a child porn site. Claims he was only posing as online predator. All right, so now we have him posing as an online predator. Like, what in the world's he doing? What is Kurt Eichenwald doing? It's a WikiLeaks task force, at least, yeah, it's decent info. But again, Kurt Eichenwald's like a punching bag that just everyone punches on him, but he's still around. Like, why isn't he in jail? Like, how is he 400,000 subscribers? Like, what is this guy doing? Okay, so what is going on here? Anyways, okay, so this is Tamera Luzzatto bizarre pool entertainment email exchange. I'm gonna go over this one and then go to the Epstein stuff. We're in hour 1. We have 2 hours left. Then we'll go to some random stuff. I just want to get some water. Yeah, so Kurt Eichenwald was just doing research. Oh, please play the ABC clip by Jeffrey Epstein for everyone. Okay, yeah. So about again, I have like info coming to me at all areas. I can play this here at minute 7:31 on a show Comedy Central. George Costanza as himself talks about human trafficking to Cuba Gooding as himself. And again, Kurt Eichenwald looks like George Costanza. That thumbnail I had is probably one of my best thumbnails. Okay, this is at the 7 and actually 8 minutes and 30 seconds in. I don't want to play too long. I don't want to get a copyright strike. So 8:30.
Previously on Big Time.
We gonna make a movie. And cut! Can we get Rico a robe? You will. Rico and a piece. So I'm. Oh.
Okay.
Funny.
Probably like from Seinfeld, right?
Oh, probably Seinfeld.
Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Seinfeld.
Wow. Okay.
Holy.
Seinfeld can suck my all right? Human trafficking. Sweet, sweet deal. This is a niche business. You gotta check this out. Now, I found a guy, great guy, give you a number. He goes over to China twice a year. I don't have to go. I'm sitting right here in the living room. I got my phone, it's on FaceTime. He lines these kids up, right? And he goes down the line, you know, and I'm going, yes, no, yes, no, 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 yes. The ones I like, he sets up into this hull of a ship, you know, and the ship comes up. We thought about a plane. The TSA is a f***ing pain in the ass. So it takes a couple of weeks. They're fine. They're not going to resist. They're kids, right? We load them in this warehouse downtown. I walk in there, and now it's like a casting session. I go, no, this one doesn't look like he did in the picture. We throw him right out. And the kids are so adorable. Yeah. You know, at that age, it's like a uncle, niece, nephew kind of thing. Sweet, Uncle Jason, Uncle Jason. You hear it all, Uncle Jason, Uncle Jason. You hear it all the time, Uncle Jason. Hey, I feel like a bad host. Come on, let me get you something to drink. What do you say?
I was thinking something with a little edge to it.
Or we could also go.
Shut up.
Okay, or something with some edge to it.
You want something with a little edge.
You know what I mean.
I know exactly what you mean. Don't be shy. Come on, my man. Uncle Jason, hook you up. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Please. Valhalla awaits.
I thought we were trying to leave the country.
This is a weird night.
All right, yeah, that's absolutely wild. He literally tells you straight up, like, what is going on here? And it's either he's a really good actor or it's pretty. He's speaking from experience. Okay, that was absolutely. Yeah, that was something else. Okay, I will share this in. Yeah, this is this is like what did I just witness right there? Anyways, yeah, that was pretty wild, guys. I'll keep that in. Okay, so yeah, so and again, go back to the Pizzagate thumbnails. Thumbnails. Kurt Eichenwald, again, MES duality. If you haven't heard of me say that, reality matches in all ways. So this guy looks like George Costanza. And I put the thumbnail, the thumbnail is absolutely fire. But like, George Costanza, out of all people, is talking about hiring kids, like buying kids and trafficking them and so on. Yes, that's, that black dude is an Oscar-winning actor. Yeah, so it's like right in your face doing all this stuff. All right, what else did we have here? Yeah, so part 29 was one of the, this one again, like I say, now I've done 9/11 videos and all this. 9/11, I never felt scared for my life ever before. Because it's such a big thing, and it's like no one will believe you. Mainstream not gonna believe you talking about 9/11. It's common sense. But if this one here, I'm talking about some Tamera Luzzatto that nobody even mentions in the mainstream, and it's like straight up as pretty much irrefutable as it goes. So anyways, so this email's also been verified. This is verified by Google, etc., saying this is actually a real email. This was she sent it to the Podesta Bureaus. Yeah, so anyways, so she sent it to John Podesta and some other people. And let's see what else. I went through the context of it, and then definitions, contacts for the above email. And where's the email? Let's go to the email. And I think WikiLeaks have removed all of them now. It's like I don't think you can get anything anymore. Or let's see the WikiLeaks email. Okay, there it is. It does show it. Let's go to Alfresco. Yeah, so here is the email. The Pew Charitable Trust, Tamera Luzzatto, and again, it's like, for the enormous gratitude to Advanced Man Extraordinaire Haber. I'm popping up again to share our excitement about the reprise of our gang's visit to the farm in Lovettsville. So where's Lovettsville? Link to the source, the video? You have the Diddy files? And I haven't gotten through the Diddy files. The Diddy one's just, okay, Virginia, Lovettsville. I just want to go over this quickly. So, and then I thought I'd share a couple more notes. We plan to heat the pool, so the swim is a possibility. Bonnie will be Uber service to transport Ruby, Emerson, Maeve, Luzzatto, 11, 9, and almost 7. So you'll have some further entertainment. You'll have some further entertainment, and they'll be in that pool for sure. And then with that forecast showing prospects of some sun and a cooler temperature of lower 60s, I suggest you bring sweaters of whatever attire will enable us to our outdoor table with a pergola overhead, so we will dine al fresco. And anyways, I'm ceasing Judy to repeat the invite and sending pining wishes you could come to Rima, John P, and Lori and Chris. Anyways, so you get that that email on its own. It's like, yeah, it's pretty next level. But is there any, what else do we have here? And I'm gonna make this a bit. I'm gonna make this bright. I'm gonna make this like this. Yeah, so we could see some of the things a bit better. So I went over the definitions, blah blah. Okay, going further. Oh, also, Speaker of the House. I think they mentioned here. This is Drew Littman. Where did yeah? Anyways, Speaker of the House. If you haven't heard, they're also Podesta's also friends with the Speaker of the House, the former Speaker of the House, John Dennis Hastert. He's like the longest serving. He's the longest serving Republican Speaker of the House in history and one of the highest ranking politicians in Bumbo Jumbo. And then he was also. And then in 2016, federal prosecutors made allegations of sexual misconduct against Hastert, saying that he had molested at least 4 boys as young as 14 while he worked as a high school wrestling coach. He's a high school wrestling coach. Pretty much R-wording little kids, and then gets skyrocketed up to like one of the most powerful people in the U.S. And as a wrestling coach, all the way to the Speaker of the House. And then at the sentencing hearing later month, Hastert admitted that he had sexually abused the boys when he coached. The judge in the case referred to Hastert as serial child molester and imposed a sentence of 15 months in prison, 2 years supervised, and a $250,000 fine. So 15 months, and he's a serial molester and one of the most powerful people in U.S. And then he entered the Federal Medical Center prison in Rochester and was released the following year after 13 months in prison. So the former second in line of the president, Dennis Hastert, used to molest boys when he was a teacher prior to being in politics. Again, this is pretty straightforward stuff. And then you got Jake Tapper saying, Jake Tapper is actually, his favorite restaurant is Comet Ping Pong. So he says, fake child cornering gets a lot of attention on Twitter from certain corners, but a real child must like Hastert barely a bit. I'm like, what no? And also, Jake Tapper's favorite, his wife's Jennifer Tapper's favorite restaurant is Comet Ping Pong. It's literally Comet Ping Pong, which is, and he's also taking a photo with a little tiny kid and a little tiny desk with Don Podesta. and so on. I want to go further into what I have covered on. Yeah, so Tamera Luzzatto, yeah, it's the Pew Charitable Trust. She's connected to pretty much a lot of big players, and so on. And then there's this random website called Evie's Blog. I found a bunch of archives of it, and the blog, it's literally of her website. It's like Tamera Luzzatto's website. You can click there and see them all. So it looks like that. Evie's crib, and then you can see Evie's crib. And then if you here's the these are legit ones. That's Tamera Luzzatto saying that email about the kids. And if you zoom in here, look what it says here. Evie's crib. Evelyn is growing up. Soon she'll be the queen of the entire U.S. of A. Right now, for a limited time, you could spend some time with her online, raw and uncut. Take advantage of this now, as in the future she'll have the power of life and death over you. So that's Evie. That's Evelyn. Go back to that email. Let's go back to the email. I think I had it opened. Okay, I'm just gonna open this like this. Did I close it? Okay, no. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to closing this. Okay. So we have this. I'm gonna just close this. Close this. Oh, there's a WikiLeaks one. Yeah. Okay. So that's the one writing this email. I want to see the Evelyn. So Ruby Emerson, because there's a different one. So Evie is a different person in there. So there's Evie. But again, this is now you go Mr. T. I think that's probably her husband. Or actually no, different. Mr. T is different. But anyways, so that Evie one, we'll get to how they connected to the other person. All right, and then anyways, there's a photo of Evie's crib. Yeah. So that Evie, the grandma is Tamera Luzzatto. So Evelyn's growing up soon. She'll be the queen. Yeah, it literally says for a limited time you can spend some time with her raw and uncut. So who's writing it? Why is that person writing about it? And there's Grand Tam and the Luzzettas. And we'll click on this link. Let's see. I think they have this link right here. Grand Tam and the Luzzettas. Yeah, this one right here. So there's Tamera Luzzatto. Not sure that it is correct grammar. Grandma is the plural of Luzzettas. And then if you click this, I think. Anyways, so these are the kids. Received these. And these are the kids here. So I'm going to go through it. This is Tamera Luzzatto and her grandkids. Yeah, so yes, she's pulling up the coffee table. Okay, so I have all these screenshots, which is good. Okay, and then she shows, yeah, doesn't know it yet, but she is looking forward to many visits to the farm with cousins Ruby, Emma, and Maeve. So those are these are literally the people in the email. So Ruby, Emma, and Maeve. So those are real kids, right here. Yeah, so go to the WikiLeaks right here. Okay, I'm gonna keep going further. So anyways, it's Evie's crib. It's got the weird tagline again. When it's a tagline on itself, but then connected with that email, so stuff is like piling up. You gotta take all evidence together and see what happens. Okay, going further. Some great pics of Rizzy and the sleeping Evie. Okay. We also have email confirmation. This is the same Tamera Luzzatto from the email. So in the email, she talks about them. 7 are grown-ups, 2 toddlers, and then I think says Evie. Yeah. Oh no, that's the same one right here. I think I mentioned somewhere in there. But anyways, I went through in here that this is a condition that yeah, this is a condition that Podesta has with his weird hand thing. The appearance contraction, it contracts, and so on. And also he went with the pizza spirit cooking dinner with Marina Abramovich. But anyways, I'm gonna go further. So anyways, so now back to Evie's crib. So you go back to Evie's crib, and then one of the posts said Evie's new friend Jack from their friend. So their friend Ken and Stephanie says Jack is Evie's friend. And if you go to their website, their blog spot, so you click on the link. This is their. So starting next week, Evie will be joining in childcare by her buddy Jack. I wanted you guys to get a chance to meet Jack by going to his blog here. And if you go to the blog right here, so it has a bunch of these stuff, and then they have literally says naked time, but then if you read what it says here, it was bath time again this week with Jack celebrated in a high style by slipping into the baby bath hammock. Thanks, sir. Before reunited with the frog, Jack luxuriated and exfoliated in a warm soak by the kitchen window. Unrated version of this photo available only to premium subscribers and in WinkyFace. Is this a joke? Like they have a kid covered up their wang like that, and this is uncensored. Like what in the world's going on here? Okay. And then here I just got fired because IT tracked booby poopy to my computer. Thanks a lot, Jack. Okay. Anyways, so then I went into her Facebook, and I was able to find this photo of. This was View and Maeve. So this is Maeve right here. This guy's holding her in a weird way. And okay, and then posted on social media, and it was not live anymore, but I was able to archive it. So it's literally archived. Let's see if it shows up still. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, there it is. This is Tamera Luzzatto, and there's Maeve. So this Maeve, like, what are the odds that out of like literally just me just looking on public information, I was able to find Maeve right here, 7-year-old, on the lap of some creep, and there's Evie's crib, right here, talking about raw and uncut like blog about it, and then friends are Jack. They're friends of a kid named Jack, and they also say owned if you read it carefully out, and they're talking about raw and uncut if you go pay subscriber. So again, what in the world's going on here? Okay, so going further, what else did I have in here? So that was that, and then mainstream coverage. If you look at mainstream coverage, they really don't talk about it at all. So if you go to Pizzagate Luzzatto, if you go to Pizzagate Luzzatto, you're not going to see it anywhere and anywhere. So if you go to Google right here. If you has to show Luzzatto, the only place you'll see it is executive summary and explanation of Pizzagate Pedogate. Something that sticks in my craw by Pizzagate. And this is from like our, this is the Sam Harris one. This is interesting. So someone posted on here. I think did he reply to me? Nobody replied to me. Okay, so mark as read. Because what I did was, I just commented right now. So go to Luzzatto. So nobody talks about it. And this guy says, this guy's channel's thing is deleted, but he says WikiLeaks, and he sends that email. We plan to heat the pool. So a swim is a possibility. Bonnie will be Uber service to transport Ruby, Emerson, Maeve Luzzatto, so you'll have some entertainment. They'll be in that pool for sure. Like, they'll be in there for sure. And then this guy's think it's normal to do that. And people are saying, yeah, kids are entertaining and blah, blah, blah. And then this other guy says, plus knowing their ages, if you bring kids over, they'll have someone close to them in that age. But he says, this guy says, I'm actually dying at y'all trying to explain it. He didn't say, so your kids will have entertainment. He says, so you would have entertainment. The lady who said that Luzzatto also runs a blog page and has posted a picture of a baby with his genitals covered, and has a comment caption saying, for the onboard version, you need a premium subscription. Also worth noting that the same lady is in pictures with Elle Fennes. You don't make jokes about that if you're a regular person. So it's plain. This is a year ago, and I literally replied 4 hours ago. I covered it in this thread. So this thread is pretty well. Okay, Map said they did some insane damage control to cover Pizzagate, change their logos everywhere in Washington D.C. Shot up the ping pong shop, and James Alphanis went on CNN to lie to our face. Yeah, definitely. And the same Washington D.C. police that they had a party at Comet Ping Pong. Those same Washington D.C. told the hacker that actually hacked into the website, and I actually talked to him for an hour. That they saw that they were selling CP on a private server for Bitcoin. Those same Washington D.C. guys, they said that we'll check it out, and they sent me the email, and then all of a sudden they're at Alphanis party against fake news. Mumbo jumbo. But us emails regarding the Vatican, and not long after the Pope world got a second Pope Jesuit, were addressed to Kathleen Kennedy Townsend, daughter of RFK, senior, sister of Junior. Interesting. You got the whole timelines in. Okay, so this one says, this is an epic thread that I made right here. This is one of my more viral threads. So, and I wrote right here, why don't fake news CNN? So I wrote, why don't fake news CNN, MSN, yeah, BBC, Wikipedia, mainstream media, Snopes, mentioned the Luzzatto pool entertainment while, quote, debunking Pizzagate. Maybe it because it's too hard to spin. So this is the one, this is the part right here, and I put a link to the Evie's crib. Now I've made a thread right here. So if you go to fake news Wikipedia, they don't talk about it. There's no Wikipedia talking about Luzzatto pool entertainment. Luzzatto pool entertainment. And this one, Alex Jones actually brought it up on the Joe Rogan show, which is pretty good. Remember when the Pope had the boy lover logo on his robe? But apparently that's like a common Argentinian logo, so that's somehow weird that lines up with it. Okay. Okay, going further. Okay, so this was Jack's place for actual reporting. So check that out, and I put this here. The Tamera I wrote the Tamera rabbit hole. Tamera Luzzatto rabbit hole is not for the faint of heart. So raw and uncut. Jack is owned. Jack is owned. So it says right here. This is another part. The wording here is pretty wild. So Evie will be joined in Jalakir and her Jack and her buddy, and it says Jack is owned by Ken Weber and Stephanie Copeland. Did you hear what the reading is? So Ken and Stephanie. Please don't go hard on Jack's father's technical expertise. Mine is obviously far superior, although I think he beats me in the frequent posting department. Jack is owned by Ken Weber and Stephanie Copeland. What does that mean? How do you own a child? Okay. And then there's the Iran uncut stuff there. So that's pretty wild. What's the deal with Mac Culkin? Yeah, that's probably abused and abuser. Okay, so that's absolutely wild. Okay, so anyways, we covered this part up. Okay, this photo right here. How in the world was able to capture this photo on her own website? And there's Maeve. This is one of the ones getting the entertainment. So going back here. So you'll have further entertainment. They'll be in that pool for sure. So they got a heated pool. They got Uber here. Their friends' own kids named Jack. They got Ron Uncut. They have a whole Evie's crib. And they got this guy holding Maeve like that. So these guys are having a ball. All right. So anyways. So that's when I said, it's like when you connect these ones, it's like, what in the world is this? Like, what is this? How is this public, like, in seconds or just like, well, it's there. You just go to the website and find it. It's not like I'm just sifting through their camera or anything. John Podesta, home paintings, yeah, those sculptures are absolutely wild. Okay, so, and then the other one, big one is part 30 is the one that I kind of put the Madeleine McCann connection to it. But so, one thing I realized, the connection to the Pizzagate and Madeleine McCann, it's indirect. It's not like the disinfo one says that the Podestas kidnapped her and blah blah blah. That's all fake. It's just that the e-fits are, I'm very very certain it was made to look like John and Tony Podesta. And the connections of the law firm that made it are from Washington D.C. and so on. And the McCanns literally flew over to Washington D.C. right after. And also, if you look at the Pizzagate trends and fake news started literally. I think you had Pizzagate in the blue skyrocketed, and then just before that, literally had fake news just before. So it's like it's all timed. So that was interesting setup there. So the start of fake news was literally started right after Pizzagate. And they just started that. Everything is there. Nico Backer, good work there. Yeah, thanks. And then this guy's, you can post links in Odyssey. Interesting. Slam Umber debunk. Debunk Pizzagate. What does that mean? Oh, this was debunk Pizzagate while ordering slice. Yeah, I heard about this one. This is one of the writers saying that Pizzagate debunked, and all of a sudden he's also in it. So again, because you need a bunch of creeps. Anyways, these photos are literally Tony and John Podesta. It's like I just don't know. And they even have a mole there. So you see his mole there. They have a mole there. It's like they kind of like mirrored it, and it's like Tony and John. So I went through it again. It's an indirect connection to it. Definitely worth it. And they also have this guy, fraud suspect Kevin Richard Hagelin. Apparently he's dead now, according to news. And again, they literally followed Johnny English like word for word, and they even look like him and so on. And he was like, and he's with the ex-deputy director of CIA. But anyways, that's another stuff right here. I wanted to play this one right here. Actually, this one's his channel's all gone. Okay, these strikes. But this guy's one who's repeating his same lines over and over again. These strikes are wrong. Yeah. I was gonna go watch them, but I think I can hold it for a while. Anyways, I think I posted this right here. Let's play this right here, and then we'll get to some random stuff. Let's play it right here.
These strikes are wrong at a time when negotiations are still going on. But parents and the public have been let down by both sides because the government has acted in a reckless and provocative manner. After today's disruption, I urge both sides to put aside the rhetoric, get round the negotiating table and stop it happening again.
I listened to your speech in Wrexham and you talked about the Labour Party being a movement. A lot of people in that movement are the people who are on strike today, and they'll be looking at you and thinking, well, you're describing these strikes as wrong. Why aren't you giving us more leadership as a leader of the Labour movement?
At a time when negotiations are still going on, I do believe these strikes are wrong. And that's why I say both sides should, after today's disruption, get round the negotiating table, put aside the rhetoric, and sort the problem out. Because the public and parents have been let down by both sides. The government's acted in a reckless and provocative manner.
Well, I spoke to Francis Moore before I came here, and the tone he was striking was a very conciliatory one. Do you think there's a difference between the words they're saying in public and the attitude they're striking in private in these negotiations? Are there negotiations in good faith, would you say?
What I say is that the strikes are wrong when negotiations...
Anyways, the guy keeps going on, repeats the same sentence in different wording. And this is the former BBC, and it was former UK Prime Minister, a candidate, Ed Miliband. So it's like, what in the world's going on here? And the reporter's literally like playing along with this, like it's like the Truman Show. This is like good evidence for the Truman Show that we live in. I want to continue further. What did I cover here? lobbyist Tony, and so on. And then these guys flew right over, like after 3 long months without their daughter. What now for McCann's? And they're at the White House. They're literally at the White House, flying over after 3 months. So it's like, what's going on here? And then J.K. Rowling helps Kate McCann write her book on Madeleine disappearance in bid to raise $1 million to find her. And then they met the Pope as well. Like, what is your take on the Red Shoe Club? Yeah, that's something else. I don't know. I noticed the red shoes. It's definitely some weird stuff. Possibly a Freemasonic degree or something. You get to it. Or anyways, okay. It's all just okay. So this was just a quick review of this, but definitely watch this if you want to see how my journey was to all this stuff. Definitely go through this right here. And someone found some like weird, deep occult connections with Luzzatto, Tamera Luzzatto's family and so on. Okay, so that was that. And let's see what else we have in here. And I have a whole bunch of links on here. A whole bunch of links we can cover. But I'm going to go in order. Because again, today's stream, I was supposed to do MH370. But then all of a sudden I have to go through this and do this. Clowns, Big Red Shoe, if you believe magic. Yeah, so speaking of Big Red Shoes, I made a post about the Big Red Shoes. Big Red. So... these Big Red Shoes, these are like a bunch of weird Satanist stuff. So these are the Big Red Shoes. So if you look at all these, this was made literally by Satanists. So these Big Red Shoes that many celebrities are wearing is made by the company Mischief, or MSCHF. This same company also made the Satan shoes, promoted by Lil Nas X, who was the like Satanist, Satanist LGBTQ guy. MES in Canada. Yeah, so they also made Jesus shoes, which Drake was wearing. So and also at that office, they have a pentagram in their meeting space. So the guys who made these shoes that all these celebrities are wearing for some reason, this was back in the day. So they're all wearing these big shoes. The Big Red Boot, $350 from Mischief shop. And then Lil Nas X unofficial Satan shoes, Satan Nike shoes containing human blood, sell out in under a minute. So you got human blood on these shoes. They got a biblical verse, Luke 10:18, and they got 1 divided by 666. And they got Lil Nas X, who's literally like, he's like, his whole persona is like a gay devil. Okay, Mav says, BRB, I have to shower. My toenails smell like Marina Abramovich's armpits. Paul Loves says, gay people are demonic. Hey, Paul Loves in the house. Let's go. Yeah, Paul Loves, go easy on yourself. Anyways, and you go here, Drake splashes out Nike Jesus shoes filled with holy water. So these are the same ones that have it, and that same company that makes it in their workspace. As Business Insider recently noted, the present and future probability of these internet stunts is dubious, yet according to filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission, Mischief had raised at least $15 million in outside investments since the fall of 2019. And a pentagram serves as both decor and an ad hoc meeting space. So they meet in a pentagram. The guys who made the red shoes, and they made the Jesus shoes for Drake. And they also made the Lil Nas X Satan shoes with human blood in there. And they made these ones. The same company, and they have a giant pentagram at the ground there. Okay, so that was really, really weird. Okay, red shoes. I think I had... And then the other part about the red shoes, even George Soros' son is wearing it at a spirit cooking dinner. So Devil's Heaven, tonight we dine in hell. Hashtag is there. You look, Bold Awesome Guy says hashtag spirit cooking. They're eating people. There's literally a person there. And is that either fake person or real person? But anyways, this is part of their spirit cooking. This is George Soros' son. And he's literally got red shoes there. That's interesting, red shoes. And then you got Podesta wanting to declassify UFO intel. So what in the world's going on here? And also, I made a bunch of red shoe stuff here. So for some reason, elites wear red shoes a lot. Some say it's signal child sacrifice. Here's some pics of red shoes from elites such as Tony Podesta, John's brother, random kids in Balenciaga photo shoots, George Soros' son, Alex, painting in Epstein's home of Bill Clinton in a dress and 6 fingers, it looks like, and a random kids in pedo paintings that Pizzagate peeps like Tony Podesta and Al Fennis are connected to, and even Tom Hanks' 1985 movie about a red shoe. And now there is a viral fad of people wearing giant red shoes, and again, made by Satanists, I realized after. Okay, so you got these guys here. There's Tony Podesta, John's brother, and they're all wearing red shoes. So they're all wearing red shoes. Again, it's probably a signal they're Freemasonic degree or something. And you got these guys, as a Balenciaga, they're wearing red shoes in the Balenciaga ad. And again, Balenciaga is a straight up like devil worshippers. And now we got why the red shoes here, and also the kids here wearing all red shoes. All these in the paintings that are connected to the Podestas / artwork that they deal with. And also we got Bill Clinton with 6 fingers, and in a painting. This is in painting in Epstein's island or whatever, Epstein's house, and they all have red shoes there. So Riley red shoes. This one right here, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers. So that's pretty wild. And then we got a lot of questions about these big red shoes. So that is just weird AF. All right, so that's pretty epic. Let's go some random stuff. Okay, let's see time frame. We have an hour and 33 minutes left. Start power through. We have kept going. So yeah, Pizzagate stuff. I can keep going on for non-stop. Okay, so the other part is part 30. Yeah, part 30 summarizes the bizarre Madeleine McCann case. Check that out if you haven't. And also, if you search Pizzagate and Epstein in MES links Telegram. Also, bogus wiki on Pizzagate. I saw it created live in 2016 and stated debunked literally in real time. So what I want to show quickly here, and then we'll go over some Epstein stuff maybe if we have time. But we will, yeah, we'll have time. So I'm gonna go pretty fast. And again, guys, if I'm too fast, you can play it at slow speed. This is just what I do. Okay, I'm gonna go. No, not view history. I'm gonna go to. Yeah, revision history, filter revisions. I'm gonna go to the very, very beginning because I saw it live, so I was literally watching it live. And it's not just me. If you wanna, you go to Discord. If you go to Discord and you go, someone joined my Discord because he really liked my Pizzagate videos. So and then he says on the Pizzagate one. So he says right here. He says, I discovered your 30+ video playlist on this, and I'm extremely impressed. Making sure I download and mirror it due to how much of a slice that utterly crazy time is captured in your recordings. Great stuff. Yes, great stuff. The PG time was wild. You can view the full playlist here, and you can also download all the videos here. You go to the videos, and everything will be downloaded as well. The links are in that link as well to download everything. And I said, yep, I'm downloading video as we speak. It's a canonical contribution to the rapid consolidation of power through censorship, information warfare, political takedowns happening in real time. Online kudos again. Also props for using Steam Hive. These immutable blockchains could save us. Yeah, definitely. And so on. And then I put a link there. By the Rock of Israel. Yeah, this one kind of looks like some Israeli symbology. So the other part is, yeah, this Tamera Luzzatto, creepy out AF. Okay, this person made an executive summary here with links to everything. Screen capture. Okay, this is pretty wild. Okay, this is actually. So I made a link. Yeah, save this here. So this link here, I have it saved in here. I might put a link of links in this one here. I have links to everything. But the Instagram one is, you had to take it down. I should have. If I had live streams back then, I would have probably archived everything and seen it live. And if you see, yeah, so he made it literally private in 2 days. Made it private. So 11/5/16, and then we recently found an Instagram account. The contents are indescribably bizarre. Yes, you got photos like this. Again, this archive has everything. This guy literally has the archives. That's it's fascinating. He actually has the archives. This is Jimmy Comet. New seating area procedure for youngest guests. So again, you have kids tied up, and you got her bags under the eye. It looks like a bag under the eye, and again. And let's see some other. Michelle Obama playing ping pong. Girl drinking milk. There's also some weird boom boom. I think it's boom boom room we got. And also what happened was when I saw there's photos in there of their actual walls had all these like sick stuff with like people's head cut off and all this and like just like obscene statements. And all of a sudden they painted the walls as well. Cell phone use strictly prohibited inside La Boom Boom Room. Please turn off phone upon entry. There's a boom boom room in there. Whatever that means. Okay, let's see some more stuff right here. This one here has a German doll. So again, this is the pizza shop owner. Has a German doll, way overpriced. A German baby, 12,000. Please do not touch. So weird. Okay, and let's see some other stuff here. This is not safe for work. From Jeff Koons. Again, some of them are just not safe for work. I don't know. Maybe for 1 millisecond. In and out. Okay, no, it's gone. I'm gonna go in and out if it's too nasty. Okay, they removed it. Okay, interesting. Oh, that was on the. Oh, this was on the archive of something else. Letter, and then she also received a letter received from. Alpine has received a letter from Hillary Clinton. Thank you for lending your time and extraordinary talent to participate in a cooking with Fertila Podesta. Hillary Clinton. What is going on here? Okay, but again, some of the photos are absolutely nasty. I can't show. I have to like show it quickly and then get out of there. Okay, painting F. This one is this one's super Okay, again, skip it out. Anyways, guys, go in there and see that. I don't want to show some stuff. I don't get my flag YouTube and so on. But anyways, definitely check this out. I like how they actually are they all archived and everything. This is absolutely fascinating. And again, this is like material that can go to court or any mainstream news source that has like actually a soul. Okay, this is some of the photos again, not safe for humans. Yeah, he's definitely a human trafficker. Yeah, definitely. I would say that's part of the thing, but also possibly a. Yeah, I don't know what else he does. But anyways, they also have like those tunnels that they were connected with somehow, and I think it's something shady AF. Okay, so that's that one. I see some what other links I have set up here. Okay, so bogus wiki on. Yeah, I want to go. Yeah, the WikiLeaks. Okay, so anyways, the WikiLeaks one. I mean, the Wikipedia one is too much. Okay, yeah, it's all here, guys. I talked to the hacker that saw Comet Ping Pong, a website for selling CP on their private server of Bitcoin. He showed me emails from Washington, D.C. police. I just want to see if I could pop this open. I'll go here. Okay, let me get my email up. I'm going to see if I can pop some emails. I get. And I asked him to join Livestream now. Let's just open up here. Let's go Comet Ping Pong. Okay, yeah, so there's literally a hacker that said he hacked it, and then this is Comet Ping Pong secret files. So I emailed him again in 2023 when I started my live streams. I said, hi again, I remember we had a conversation years ago about how you hacked into Comet Ping Pong. Now that Elon Musk tweeted about Pizzagate, it is back in a public eye, because yeah, Elon Musk actually tweeted about Pizzagate. And I have started live streaming as well, so I think it would be great if you can join my my show and discuss how you hacked in the website and your interactions with DC police. Here's the link to my streams. So again, he forwarded me the police. He forwarded me some of the emails he sent to people. So he sent it to Defango. He sent it to Defango. Okay, Defango was doing Pizzagate back then. But anyways, this is the email he sent to Marcus at DC police there. Government Pizza secret file. So it's literally a forward email from them. Marcus, one more thing. If you need help getting into the login stream from your computer, give me a call and I can walk you through how to get back, even though they tried to erase and hide it. So again, these are literally emails he sent. He forwarded me, and also he also forwarded Defango as well. Back when Defango was doing stuff. But anyways, this is a literally email he sent to Washington D.C. Police Marcus Stevens, and I think Marcus Stevens was Marcus Stevens, D.C. Police, Comet Ping Pong. And I think he started partying up with Comet Ping Pong. Okay, this is the evidence. Again, a lot of stuff you're gonna only find it on literally on decentralized platforms like Steam had it. This is now it's Hive. Let's go to Comet Ping Pong. Dang, Jenny Simon. Dang, I missed the beginning. That's not Ghislaine in prison. Also, not the same woman in an Outburger. Ghislaine's lawyers released. Two women same outfits. Interesting. I have not. Ghislaine one is this next level. Okay, Marcus Stevens says today no further response. Yeah, okay, this one here. Pizzagate documentary. This is Munkle. Yeah, I think this was the actual hacker. I'll do the peaked. I don't like Steam it. I'm gonna go peek like this. Elon tweeted about Pizzagate. Yeah. But as like he posted a meme. But again, he's the usual Pizzagate Elon. So this was he tweeted this one. The hammer of justice is coming. John Podesta's friend who debunked Pizzagate arrested for raping toddlers, for R-wording toddlers. I think I don't pronounce the correct word, and just gotta be careful on YouTube. Yeah, so arrested last month for I think it would no. This was actually I think it was for possession of CP. I don't know if it was actually doing it himself. Okay, and then. Okay, this was other one. He's endorsing it. Okay, Elon literally. Yeah, this is another tweet he did. Elon literally tweeted about Pizzagate and the debunker going to jail for CP. He says, does it seem at least suspicious? Pizzagate is real. No, it isn't. We have experts. They traffic children, but we have experts. And then this guy says, your expert just got your expert just went to jail for CP. All right, and he's like, what? Okay, so that's pretty wild. Yeah, and this one here, I want to go to Marcus. Okay, and then these are some more photos there from it was a video that was showing them. The Department of Officer Marcus Stevens says today no further responses received. So this is the guy he called him, actually. Yeah, this is one of the hacker. Going on the offensive, a recent article on the Washington Post, I'm calling it hidden in plain sight. Okay, Alphantis, the owner of the DC police shop, writes in what happened Pizzagate. Anyways. Okay, flagrantly. Yeah, these are the sexualized images of children found passed along Alphantis, campaign manager Don Podesta, and so on, circle friends. Okay, he never disputes authenticity of Instagram messages, and go on. Okay, I want to go to okay, yeah, this is a different one. A citizen investigator who is doing yeoman's work law will not do. So that he found, and within Comet Pizza's website, a very large file of CP, which it is illegal to possess, which within a password-protected area of the website, the citizen researcher Titus Frost has reported emailing the file to Washington, D.C. police or law enforcement to no avail. Titus Frost also, although he provides a screenshot below of an email exchange with Metropolitan Police Department Officer Marcus Savings, says to date no further response. Confirmation of receiving stuff. Again, he forwarded the emails, Comet Pizza secret files, and when I talked to him on the phone, he's also going through them as well. It's pretty much straightforward. They found some large files of CP in a private area that they hacked into and sent it to police. Police ignored, but they said they'll look at it. The email literally saying that the police will look at it, and they never did. Sent it to Jenny. Recent new audio of Epstein saying on Hot Mic saying Trump has been best friends for decades. Very few played that. Yeah, he has been best friends. That's pretty obvious. You could just see them hanging on. Okay, and going further again, and also if you look at the Alphantis, his Instagram profile photo is literally of like this guy here, bust of Antonius. He's like a child lover or whatever. Yeah, and he has like bust of him, and then you have the artwork of these guys. Literally have these creeped out. Yeah, you have the I think that Jeff Dahmer murders. So they literally have a statue dedicated to the Jeff Dahmer murders / some other I think it was either this one, yeah, and or some other weird mental like psych ward type people. And anyways, these are the artwork linked to Podesta's. Some of the artwork that they get. The other stuff they have is these. This guy looks like Anderson Cooper. And literally have pedo artwork. So they literally have artwork. Yeah. So a lot of this stuff again, you have to go Pizzagate, DC Pizzagate, whole WordPress on this, a primer on this. There's the Maeve Luzzatto, and this was a pizza one that was inside the. Podesta's email. It's called pizza.jpg, and it's got some like weird people. I think that these were some Japanese people and some random kid. Anyways, and also the pizza, they changed all the logos as well. And if you see the logos as what they have, even the CP Comet Ping Pong, it's like CP. It's literally telling, and then they have Besta Pizza with a logo there, and it's literally Besta. In other words, Beast Pizza. And it's also just rearranged at Beast Pizza. Also, Besta means that. And they also have the other one with the heart logos. Was this one right here? Similar to Kids Pedo one. But anyways, some of these stuff are literally the artwork that they're posting on Instagram. Like you got this one right here. It's like a giant steak cutting it up. I think. What else they have in here? But anyways, there was some weird creepy stuff. Okay, this was Jim, and then Jimmy comments at, but that's his house. And yeah, these are the Jeffrey Dahmer murders. It looks just like that. And Tony mentions in a different article that one of his favorite art. Oh yeah, so one of Tony's favorite artists is Belangia de Javerka or whatever. And if you look at some of her artwork, they literally got absolute creeps stuff right here. Okay, it was worth noting to look at Kim, who was known for suffering satanic ritual abuse as a child and her personality. And then this one is saying handkerchiefs are put underneath. Okay, that's interesting. And anyways, there's Marina Abramovich as usual, and there's spear cooking, and so on. So there's Jimmy Comet right here. Okay, and they have again kid with money. It's like are they? How many do they have? Mab, so what's your take on these? Why do you think they are pure psychopaths or what? Well, these kids are. That is interesting. I think they are. Yeah, no, they're not good people. And then if you see some of the artwork here, it's a pizza shop owner. They literally have a D with pizza coming out of it, and they have a giant empty room there. They called the kill room. This one right here is a picture of a large freezer think like one of them called, yeah, this guy's the hashtag kill room. Might be for their animals or other stuff. And they're also connected to a farm. And it's some or Jimmy Comet with animals. And again, I think a lot of it is a part of, again, it just gets on too much. And it's just the music they bring in, the heavy breathing one. And the heavy breathing one has like pedo symbols in her music video, her music video. And they also talk about preferences of kids and so on. There's a pedo logo. This is one of the music that they have at their artwork. And again, this was, all these paintings were removed afterwards. So this was all removed. This one was the head cut off. And you get the reindeer head. So again, I think a lot of this is like top level Freemason stuff where they feel that they're not like it's similar to how like similar how people just treat animals. Same thing. These guys are like when they get high above, they'll think that the humans are like that. They'll just call them profane and whatever. And so in other words, they kind of view themselves as just evolved humans. And also, so basically letting go of any inclination that they have, and one of them has little kids and so on. So it's like, it's a viewpoint of, it's kind of the viewpoint of reality. There is no, there's no like good and evil. It's just do whatever, do what thou wilt. Let's not forget Republican pedophiles are pedophile. Yeah, we went over that as well. We went over Speaker of the House. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Definitely, it's a big club. It's a big, giant club right here. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of right here. It's a big, giant club right here. And you got even Trump has his own lawsuits against him. And people accusing him. It was pretty telling that Dershowitz was representing Trump, the president, in his impeachment trial. At the same time, Epstein was supposedly being murdered in jail. Yeah, that was interesting. And also there's some more stuff here that they show. Okay, we got some of this. It looks like a little kid with a horn there. Okay, anyways. These are, and they also have this weird tunnels stuff going on. And Podesta literally has a human sacrifice poster on the back, and he owns a pig farm. Okay, and this was one that Chandler, I think that girl getting trafficked by Epstein's, someone in there. Okay, these guys are getting a lot, and this is Obama with this photo with his Asian kid. Like out of all the photos, like what in the world? How do you get the president of the United States doing this in a photo? Like, what is going on here? And also you have Joe Biden, literally groping kids on live TV. I think those people are the ones behind that. What about Prince Philip? Yeah, Prince Philip, the same as always. They're all a bunch of little creeps. And again, it's like the Jimmy Savile stuff again. This keeps going on and on. BBC Mark Thompson. Okay, I'm going to go over... I think the last hour I want to cover only the Epstein stuff, because Pizzagate ones, there's just so much info. This guy got my screenshot, actually. He literally took my screenshot. It says Pizzagate fake news. It literally created at the same time. It's Pizzagate. Yeah, you can see Pizzagate. Yeah, Pizzagate was going up. Oh, no, actually, yeah, fake news is a bit higher there. It's like they were like prepping for it. It was going on. Yeah, fake news was a meme created to help suppress Pizzagate. Yeah, this is pretty much irrefutable. It's like just skyrocketed to just start calling it up. So I think once Pizzagate, people started realizing is yeah, they were looking into Comet Ping Pong, and then all of a sudden fake news just started calling Pizzagate fake news. But again, it also a lot of disinfo, you have to sift through it, but nonetheless, when you power through it, this is an epic document. I'm going to archive. Make sure to download this archive extension so you get all this archive, but also put, if it's something super important, put it on the Hive blockchain. Yeah, let's go right here. This person says, Republican activist and Christian coalition leader Beverly Russell admitted to an incestuous relationship with his stepdaughter. Oh yeah, that's wild stuff. Yeah, yeah, you're going right after the Republicans. Yeah, Republicans, they're no better than the Democrats. They're all one giant club. It's when they say right wing, left wing, it's the same bird, the usual. Prince Andrew, etc. Memory Hold and Titus Frost had good Pizzagate videos back in the day. Yeah, they did. It was pretty good. But some of them, when they talk about McCann one, that's the one you have to be very careful, because that's the connection is very loose. I mean, not very loose. It's very indirect. It's pretty direct, like it's pretty irrefutable in my opinion, but it's very direct, indirect. Okay, this is some more sick stuff, and okay. Okay, Marcus Stevens. Yeah, so Marcus Stevens, literally nobody talks about that he has that. I want to get him on the show. And then, yeah, and also the alleged shooter was an actor. So I'm going to keep this open. I'm going to close EV's crib. I'm going to close this. Okay, let's see what else we had. I think we had DC Marcus Stevens. Let's see if there's some more. Okay. Yeah, this guy's Big Fish right here. Screenshots to follow. He sent me screenshots. Okay, this is how it looked like. This is the protected area. It looked like this. He's on his phone right here. Okay, Comet Ping Pong, password protected. area, and he has a bunch of documents like this. Why can't I just open this in a new tab? Like when I'll save this right here. Okay, I will save all these inside the Pizzagate. This right here. This right here. So it looked like this. Let's see if it has it. I want to see what shows up on there. But again, people just send links and stuff. Links are easier. Oh yeah. Okay, this is a link. He literally sent screenshots to Marcus Stevens. Screenshots, Comet Ping Pong, login, and encrypted files. So there's a bunch of encrypted files right here. And there's a link there. Okay, we have the links. I'll check. I'll see what the archive shows on it. Okay, and then Marcus Stevens says, Officer Stevens, thank you, and God bless Washington. This was no, he sent it to him. Marcus Stevens, James, I received your emails. Okay, so you received the emails. Officer Stevens, could you confirm that you received the emails I sent you by emailing back confirmation? I wasn't sure if you had the email. I just give me a call anytime if you have questions. Anyways, so he literally sent Marcus Stevens. And this guy contacted Washington D.C. Stevens and so on. Big fish. Okay, thanks again. Okay, so I actually talked to the hacker, or a hacker, or someone that knows the hacker, something like that. I forgot exactly, but I'm gonna open up those photos that I just showed you. Okay, this is the photos. Okay, oh, this is a screenshot. Comet Ping Pong. CometPingPong.com/protected. Okay, so that's what it is. List of randomized file names that required DL access. So this is CometPingPong.com/protected. Let's see if this shows up here. They probably got rid of it now. Comet. Protected. I'm noticing a lot of symbolism of red and blue. Okay, let's see some. This guy's got KO's got a whole bunch of info on here. Republican Congressman Mark Foley abruptly resigned from Congress after sexually explicit email servicing showing him flirting with a 16-year-old boy. Yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah, that's wild. Okay, so go to Protected. We couldn't find this page. See if it was archived. Okay, so archive is 2016. See the archive it looked like. So that website, that page is gone now. So keep that in mind. Page is gone. So if there's nothing to hide, just keep it there. It's just okay. It's password protected. This page is accessible with password only. So there's literally an actual password protected. So this guy was able to get through it. And he shows that a bunch of photos right here, and he had to put a download key, so it had file, and the files wouldn't tell what they were, and you can see amp.txt zip, so a bunch of zip files, and I think he said I remember him mentioning that you have to buy it with Bitcoin, or I think you may have to buy Bitcoin to get the key, and then put it in and download these files. So password protected, and yeah, that's pretty wild. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna keep this archive, and now this website, this page is not there anymore. So that's another piece of evidence. The page is not there. We couldn't find this page you're looking for. So in other words, they literally removed the password protected area that DC police he was sent to it that had secret files. They were literally creeps. Pizzagate became normalized. People accepted it and didn't raise pitchforks. Yeah, that's the thing. But my view is like that's why you got to keep going on any conspiracy you have time for. Sorry if I'm being annoyed. I get a bit paranoid. No, it's all good. You can get. Is it all about the polarizing the population, divide and conquer? That's one thing, but it's also, it's like they do, they probably get some satanic powers from this garbage. Okay. Also, yeah, check out Richard Hall's many Madeleine McCann videos. Yeah, so you can just go search up Madeleine. You go here and search up Madeleine in the bottom. You'll see a bunch here. So Madeleine at the bottom, and you can see them all. And definitely watch them. There's like hours and hours of that. So the next part, Richard Hall's mainstream narrative Epstein is laughable. Okay, we'll go to the Epstein one. Okay, so the next hour, we'll do Epstein. I'm going to go to the washroom, and then I'll drink some water, go to the washroom, and then I'll do Epstein and also the random topics. There's a bunch of random topics, several random topics. The other part is, I do want to show this. Ashton Forbes, okay, this was Rotator Motion tagged me. So Ashton Forbes says, know that I have my own production company that handles most of my social media now, and it's all about improving impressions and trying to find viral clips. Insane to think someone made these videos and never try to get any credit or money, especially now. So he has an entire social media team trying to get viral on that MH370 absolute disinfo weird nonsense. Okay, what should I watch right now? Okay, there's got to be something good that I had way back that's on the Pizzagate / Madeleine McCann stuff maybe. Bill Gates. I'm trying to find if there's a video. If there's a video that I've seen before, I'll search up. Maybe there's a video. Let's see if there's a video on Pizzagate way back. So again, you can all search up on my Telegram. Pizzagate. What do I have in here? This is from the archive and is part 1. I think this was memory hold maybe. Yeah, memory hold. He's getting a lot of subscribers.
Worst breakfast for your waistline.
Oatmeal's healthy, right?
There's nothing good in oatmeal. Most oats cross-react with gluten, and almost all oats in the United States have glyphosate.
Okay, we have. Wait up. Rumble person says Ashton is good. Knickerbacker. Sorry about that. Ashton is a is a disinfo clown. Again, check out my full MH370 debunking nonsense. Yeah, it's a flight psychological operation. Yeah, he's a grifter, liar, and yeah, he blocked me because I told him, hey, yeah, I'll join you for a debate, and he just runs away. Anyways, so check out my full playlist, and also if you search up Ashton on my Telegram, you can literally see Ashton. You can see 118 messages. Ashton Forbes, absolute clown show. Okay, I'm gonna play some of these, and I'm gonna go washroom. It's a memory hold. And I'm going to watch him. I'll be back. Let's see what ends up happening.
What's going on, everybody? Just going to finish setting everything up here. We should be just about good to go, though. What's poppin'?
Sure. What should I just want to? I'll just keep watching this, and I'm going to go watch him. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm just waiting for it to display on my screen here. My screen. All right. What's going on, Sativa? Awesome. I think we're all set. I'm just waiting for it to display on my screen here. Yeah, we're looking good. Nice. We're looking good. Nice. What's going on, Sativa? How are you today? Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Today's video is going to be kind of similar to what we usually do, right? But I'm trying to make this one a little bit different, you know, big difference rather with this one. What I'm trying to do is I'm going to review and refresh everyone on the notes and the findings of the initial Pizzagate investigations, because it's been 2.5 years since it took place, and major revelations have been discovered just through the WikiLeaks release of the Podesta emails in October of 2016. That alone brought to light just so many disgusting, horrid things about the way that the system operates, the way the government displays its power and demonstrates its power, and the types of conversations that happen behind the scenes. So when WikiLeaks, you know, releases a batch of...
All right, that's it. What do you guys hear? But anyways, you guys watch this thing. It's a methyl. No, this is memory hold. There, and let's go right here. Chaos. So there's hundreds of Republicans. Hannah's tired. Catholic Church. Everybody knows that. Well, again, Catholic Church is giant. You have to realize as well. So that's obviously yeah, it's always got issues. Everything's got issues. But yeah. It's next level. Okay, so this one's pretty epic stuff here. A lot of it, but the Madame McCann one again. Some of those stuff you got to be just very careful. So what I do is I kind of like try to validate each one when I did my videos. So that's why I did like most of the initial ones, which is literally on Madame McCann case, because I realized there's so much disinfo everywhere, and so on. That's why you can see Madame McCann here, there, fourth, and more, and so on. Going further here. Okay, going further right here, mainstream nerve Epstein's. Okay, so now we're gonna go. I'll go over some random stuff and then go Epstein for the final hour. And yes, the Pizzagate ones. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can find anywhere. And also, yeah, I wanted to go with. Actually, I want to go here first. What's the first thingy? I'm gonna go to oldest. I'm gonna see what the first Pizzagate thingy on first edit on Wikipedia what it said. Because I remember it being there live, December 16th. Right here, what does this one say? Yeah, so this is the thing. Pizzagate is the first post. Pizzagate is a debunked conspiracy theory. So it's like instant. Instant says debunked, and then it's like what's going on here? And also there's the December 4th, 2016 Edgar Madison Welch. But this one here I could have sworn there was an earlier one because I was like literally the same like week, and because I made a video on it. It's like already debunked, or actually I think I made a video a bit after. Somehow Trump will take the guns. I don't see how it is planned. What do you mean? Obviously Trump's gonna do what he does. How do you know McCann's wasn't a psyop? Oh yeah, it could be psyop, but again, it's like when you look at all the evidence that Richard Hall has done, because he actually went there and looked at the stuff. So like he actually went there, and it's like their names are actually literally written in the areas that the kids were supposed to be at. So it's like, but there's some discrepancies, but it's like they're. There's actually there, and also the people that did the cadaver dogs actually found like blood and scented blood in the car and room and so on. So it's like it gets the way it works is like it gets to a point where there's just so much stuff that you're gonna have to just assume that it's a psyop that they did all this detail, like excess detail that nobody knows about, but like Richard Hall and anyone that watched Richard Hall's show. But there are some psyop areas here. Actually, we'll go to one of these. This is one of the funniest ones, one of the most mind-boggling ones. Again, what is the PG? If you go this right here. Okay, I'm gonna go the Madeline to the top. This one I think was part 30. Okay, now I think if you search up sister. So, okay, I gotta find a Madeline McCann sister. McCann, actually, was it sister or McCann legs? I think it's legs. Okay, we have to find that one. Okay, was part 31 maybe? Part 30. I gotta find it. This is one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed. In this, actually, it's fake news. Maybe it's in this one. Maybe. Let's go to sister. Yeah, okay, this one is this one's one of the funniest things I've ever seen, and I cannot believe that Richard Hall was able to capture this. So this is a Sky News. Okay, when you talk about psyops, there's different levels of psyops, right? Almost 100 viewers right now, or what? Where's the 100 viewers at? Found a couple days ago about the tie-in of Musk and okay. Anyways, so this one is one of the most surreal stuff I've ever witnessed. Okay, this was a part of this shoot here. So, anyways, this person right here. Actually, this was a article right here. So the calves and ankles. Okay, so where's the video? I want to play the video I made actually. Okay, I'm gonna go right here and. Okay, we're gonna play some of my video, guys. It's been a while since I actually heard. This is the part fake news. Okay, so we found it out. It's the if you this one is one of my best ones. If you see how surreal this one is, I can't tell them on YouTube. It freezes. Okay, this one is one of the most surreal thing I've ever seen, guys. So Madam McCann. Okay, Twitter troll Brenda. Okay, I'm gonna play the video. Let's see. I think it might be on 3Speak. Okay, or 3Speak. The only thing is you can't play it on sideways. Like, it has to be big. Anyways. What the f are you watching? Okay, who's talking about? Okay. We had 73. What is going on here? Okay, it's on 3Speak. I want to get to the part where...
Alright, it's time for another math. Easy solution.
Okay, but I can't make it full screen. That's the only downside about this. I want to make it... And if I zoom in, it gets smaller. Like, what? If I zoom in, it gets smaller. So what I'm going to do is... I'll open up on BitChute to see if BitChute works properly. I remember Stephen Banning coming out of it. Anyways, Stephen Banning.
Worst breakfast for your waistline.
Oatmeal's healthy, right?
There's nothing good in oatmeal. Most oats cross-react with gluten, and almost all oats in the United States have glyphosate. They're one of the best ways I've found.
Okay.
Alright, it's time for another...
Yeah, I didn't want to give away the punchline because the legs are literally the biggest giveaway. Okay, so let's see if it plays. I want to go to the legs.
There were dozens of such individuals identified in the dossier they did by Sky News about her alleged online abuse, their BS narrative.
I see it as me back in the
role
day.
in her death. People to question.
Where is the thingy?
for their hateful and abusive Madeleine McCann troll found dead, Twitter troll. So again, besides evil trolls, even Sky News a year later.
Where's the legs?
The online troll favorite.
Okay, this is legs one. Okay, wait, go back.
Touching her hair. Rest in peace. Or actual book. Here's chapter 13, the McCann family in a dossier of death. Here's from Sky News. They talked to her there. And basically...
Oh, yeah, so, okay, so Sky News, yeah, basically, I refresh my memory. Okay, so Sky News... Sky News did a piece about this troll making online hate against whatever, but this person just saying, yeah, these are bad parents, etc. And apparently she committed suicide, according to the story. But if you look at the, okay, what is happening here? Okay, yeah, I just want to go. Okay, it's all the way to the bottom. Why can't I just see the legs? Like what just happened? Guys, I have no idea what is happening. Okay, it's somewhere in here. A video note. I think I clicked the wrong one. Legs. Where did I just find the legs, guys? What the hell what just happened? Oh, sister. Yeah, okay, yeah, sister. Okay, anyways, go back here and then go back on track, guys. This one is just absolutely ridiculous. So Sky News did a piece, and then in that piece they said, to make things more bizarre, the following website makes a very compelling argument. The person behind, so someone made, apparently someone made a dossier, scrolling up all the Twitter trolls, and then it says that this person made a troll, and then this person right here, the Sky News interviewed them, and then they said they blocked out their face because they don't want to reveal who they are, and then this person right here, look how big the calves are. This is Jerry McCann's sister. This is the Madeleine McCann's alleged dad sister. So this is his sister. So this is the aunt, and this is her Sky News. And then this was in a different interview, and you can see it's literally the same person. There's a Philomena McCann. So they literally interviewed her sister, but then pretending to be someone else, saying that they're devastated that the McCanns are getting all this abuse. But and you could tell that it's her because of her giant calves. So this is and then this is the black and white stream. And notice the right bracelet. She has a right bracelet, and look how giant she is. All right, guys. So this is absolutely wild stuff here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna close some stuff. Okay, let's try to power through. We have an hour. This is why I do like the time limit, guys. It gives me, forces me to be on track and not to do too much sidetracks. Okay, so we have this. The EV's crib one is weird AF. Again, these are Washington D.C. police forwarded emails. Remember, it was when it was just YouTube Vance and only for rooted. Okay, anyways, Measure 70. Okay, let's go back here. All right, so the next part is, then I'm going to go dive into the Jeffrey Epstein stuff. Let's go over some random topics. So new poll. So 9/11 mystery object was on the ground, plus UFO spotted. Needs similar footage to upload. Please help me find it. Okay, guys, I was literally working several hours a few days ago. I was trying to upload. I was going to upload a video on mystery objects on 9/11, but then this one right here, I posted that this was the original post. I said very bizarre, large, shiny mystery object flying around the WTC Twin Towers on 9/11, right next to the impact zones, and literally hovering for 5 minutes. Note also the silly string at the beginning and what appears to be a jumper later on. So I mistaken. Then I was commented by I think BTC Charlie Maxey. Yeah, Charlie Maxey, saying that no, it's actually the object is likely on the ground in a distant background and not actually flying in the air. So I'll play this one right here quickly. Actually, first note the silly string over here.
I have statements from the president. I know what he said. I know about the times before. I can't. I'm not getting anything up. Oh, it is. Yeah, what? Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see a mystery object right there. And also in the comment, Dzurinsky says, don't really believe Pizzagate. But again, what does that mean? There's a bunch of disinfo in Pizzagate and a bunch of real stuff. Like James Alefantis is a straight up PDF file. That's like, and his website literally has CP in the background. And this stuff is never talked about anywhere. So it's like, it's like, so you're basically saying, yeah, but the, obviously, there's some aspect of that is being pushed as a giant, like, to label it as fake news and so on. But nonetheless, James Alefantis is literally straight up a PDF file. Like, that's not even up for debate. And the mainstream doesn't talk about it. So in other words, again, it's, I don't know what to say about it. It's straight up, straight up pedo. Anyway, yeah, and a bunch of other stuff. Like, this Instagram alone of it is next level. So anyways, whether it's a psychological operation or not, it's still the evidence shows it's still real. So it's like, however it's done, it's still similar to 9/11. 9/11 is a bunch of disinfo around it, but what actually happened was, yeah, it's a psyop, but it's real stuff, meaning towers turned dust, and so on. It was real terrorism by the U.S. government and world government. Okay, and there's a mystery shiny object right there. It shines for quite a while.
You see right that the Pentagon's been hit too. Turn on CBS. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Chet?
Okay, and you can see it moving a tiny bit.
The one time we actually leave, we're like, don't worry, there won't be a big story.
This person says, that's the clearest footage I've seen so far. Not sure. Okay, there's a jumper right here. There's a jumper right there as well. But again, yeah, you also be careful, like with all psyops, like whether there was pre-planned or the cover up and so on. The mainstream narrative of it is always like the absolute worst. It's like these conspiracy flat earthers think that QAnon and all this mumbo jumbo. Oh, actually, we're going to get to that in a bit, actually. Imagine if John Hutchison was behind 9/11 all this time. What John Hutchison? A psyop is when you find all these breadcrumbs. I'm not sure. I've never seen breadcrumbs like this. These are literally irrefutable proof. Like Tamera Luzzatto is a straight up pedo. like I don't know what more you need. Like I don't see any other similar. But the thing is, with these breadcrumbs, well, these also, in my view, these are irrefutable like info. Every topic has this stuff. Doesn't matter what you look at. If you look at the NBA right now, NBA, NHL, hockey, whatever, WWE, you're gonna find within them a lot of inconsistencies because in another criminal elements and so on. Like similar to WWE, you have literally the creator of WWE, Vince McMahon, is a straight up like he has his own Diddy freak off parties. It's like that's just it's not a breadcrumb. It's straight up info. Some of the breadcrumbs stuff reeks of psyops, like the McCann stuff being connected. No, yeah, almost all of the McCann stuff connected to it is the disinfo. But the EFITs looking like it, when you watch part 30, just go be an open mind, watch it. I think it's as irrefutable as it gets that they made the EFITs to look like them. But even though they're not connected to the McCanns, they're literally the EFITs are made to look like it because they're all part of the same club. Possibly blackmail mumbo jumbo. Okay, that spray string stuff kids have. Okay, anyways. Yeah, what is this? What is a silly string? We'll get to that in a bit. I showed that earlier. It could be the exterior aluminum scaffolding or aluminum cladding, literally turning dust. Play this right here. Okay, so there's another mystery thing in the back. So initially I thought it was flying over, but then I just panned. There's a baseball right there. There's a full scale model, and I panned around it. You can see it moving. So the thing is in the background stuck, but it's moving like that. So the mystery object is likely just it should be likely on the ground. I'm not sure what it is yet, but it could be a boat. It could be something like that. But like this boat right here, I wrote the mystery object may actually be far from. I'll put this. Yeah, it could be from the ground. But I want something flying. Okay, it could be from the ground and stationary. Its apparent motion may be just due to parallax, as demonstrated by my 3D WDC model experiment with the baseball in the background. Interestingly, the shiny object appears to be similar to the mystery flashing boat, also near the WDC on the 9/11. Okay, so right here, there's a flashing boat right here. If you look at that.
My husband works down there. I hope he's okay. He works right by it.
And it starts flashing. I'll make it double speed, 2.5x speed. You can see this right here. It's going to start flashing again. Look at my mouses. It's like moving by and it's going to start flashing again. I'm not sure, is it reflection or whatnot, or is it part of the directed energy weapon? Let's see what happens here. It's going to flash soon, and it's not flashing yet. And there it is. It's flashing again. It's super. The flashing looks very similar to that other one that was hiding behind the back. And it's going to go flash again. And there's a flash again. There's a flash. And it's off, and it flashes again. It's off. And I think it's done flashing, but you can see the whole time. It goes all the way up over here now. So anyways, it's done there. So that's a weird flashing thing. Could have, so that's flashing. But then, so here I want to show what I was working on. Mystery objects. So I was working on this video, but then I have a pause because I need to find something better. So the way we make my videos, it needs to be like all self-contained. Like I have this mystery object right here. It's 6 minutes long. I have this mystery object, this flying right here. So this one is pretty big. I think that's a decent worth it. And then there's flash. Anyways, fast forward. And there's there's the mystery object. You can see it close up. It starts moving. I think right here. I did it again. Okay. When did it? Okay. There's the mystery object again moving. And then just see the size of it. I think, when did I show it again? I think, okay, there, I showed it again. I zoom in. There's a giant, it's literally giant on top of the building moving. And then just before it hits, just before it comes in, it flashes EMF interference, and then there's a giant thing. Okay, so that's that one. There's another mystery object that I was going to include. This one's pretty good evidence. And there's a mystery object flying right next to it. Okay, let's go slow motion. So you can see slow motion. There's this object. It's literally flying next to it, and it's like, yeah. So I would rule out a bird. I think it's on the other side, because it's going so fast, and you can see it from so far away. And there it is going like that. Okay, it says amazing footage I somehow haven't seen until your live stream of this originally. Yeah. So there's another one going through it. All right, it goes in. Well, 85 in the chat. Let's go. Okay, now if you go past, now I included this one because initially I thought it was hovering on top, but I'm pretty sure now it's in the background. So I need something a bit more than this flashing light. Okay, so if you find something important there, because it will tie in with the next video. So there is, and I compared it with and I made a comparison with the helicopters. That's how helicopters look like. So, but again, it looks like it's actually from a distance far away. I'm pretty sure it's from far away, on the ground. And these are helicopters, just to compare it. And now this guy here, and then it ties in with this guy. It literally says he witnessed a UFO hovering on 9/11. Yeah, but those objects are not caught on camera from other angles. Yeah, again, it could be different reasons for whatever. Possibly the cameras caught it in its, like the frequency matched up. Because again, we're talking about electromagnetic mumbo jumbo.
Full story now.
So, I saw the...
Yeah, let's go back here. So this guy says he witnessed a UFO. This is uploaded in 2019. They removed his name, but I found his name. His name is Peter Barron. Witnessed a UFO flying saucer on 9/11. It was silver with black windows.
So, I saw the buildings from the Gowanus sort of plane come around, smack into the building. The second one came down the river, made a U-turn, hit the building, put his engines on. I says, at that point I knew we were under attack. I jump off the highway because I knew they were going to close the tunnel. I was trying to get into the city to get the kids out.
Yeah.
So I knew they were going to close the tunnel. I tried to make it to the Brooklyn Bridge. That was closed. And I says, oh man, I'll go up by Yankee Stadium, trying to get across one of those little bridges up there. So I'm going between Brooklyn and Queens and gonna fill
Third
up my
Avenue
tank,
Bridge, yeah.
You know, but I'm in between Brooklyn and Queens.
Shit.
And I'm thinking, trying to call the kids, phone's going down. Pull into a gas station. Delivery comes in, guy's got all these soda boxes, soda things on the thing, he's bringing it in. An Arab guy's working there, and he's like in a bit of a panic. The credit card machines were going down. I'm saying, how we're gonna get gas to get out of there? So I'm under the overhang of the gas thing. I see a couple across the street. They stop on a beautiful day, and they're looking up like this, and they're looking up. There's a guy on a payphone on the other side of the street, and he's just like this with the phone, and he's looking up. I'm like, what are they looking at? I stick my head out, I look, oh, it was a flying saucer, clear as could be, dome shape with a row of black windows in the middle.
Yeah, and just offering. Also, I'll put the silver there because it in the description of the video it mentions silver, the original video.
Just hovering there, and it was spinning. Like I think it was going this way, but I didn't hear anything, but I felt it like a whir, 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 like that. And we're just looking at it, me and my girlfriend at the time, and because we were trying to get into the city, she had to go to work. I was going to my studio. We lived in Rockaway at that time. So I'm looking, and we're looking at this thing. Everybody's looking at it, and I had to go find my kids. So the people across the street, everybody had places to go. They, thing was there, came right overhead. It was right overhead. We had a black dot in the middle, and they took off. The guy put the phone down. He took off. I got in my van and I took off, left it there. And I'm thinking later on that night when I went back, I said, did I see what I thought I saw that day? I was like, that was a fucking UFO. That was a flying saucer. It was like, we didn't even think about it because my adrenaline was going. Till I found my kids. Then once I was able to get through and I knew they hitchhiked uptown, I was like,
that was smart.
I was like, I felt like I was drunk. Like it was like, whew. I was like,
well, as a parent, that was so frightening.
Yeah, so the Zola testimony is absolutely rare as it could be. And you'll go right here if you go to UFO 9/11 on my, this people actually saw, there's another person here, I think this was on, no, this is a different one. Okay, I gotta find where that is. Yeah, this witness right here. So this posted on, Mark Cullen posted on 9/11 Planes Research, and he said that Chris Hampton sent it to him from 9/11 Alchemy. He sent it to him. And then I found the original link. Well, I was sent this original link. So I was trying to find the name. His name is Peter Perrin. So I was trying to find the name. Here's the original link right here. I still don't know what it was, and you could not see through the glowing orange. Okay, someone saw some UFO stuff. Okay, so this is the original one in 2019. And it says, this is what it says, silver UFO with black windows in 9/11. And it says Peter. Okay, it says his name is Peter. And then this one of the untold stories. Only God knows what went on that day. And there's no comments. And I said, "Wow, this is an amazing testimony." What was Peter's full name in studio? I actually found out on my own. I want to include Peter's witness testimony. So what happened was, so his name is not shown there. But then what I did was I used Grok AI. I sent the link right there, and then I went to Grok AI and I used their deep search setup. So if I go to UFO sighting. First, I asked UFO sighting, and I sent the link that Mark Cullen sent. It doesn't say the name. So this one, Mark Cullen posted here, another Planes Research. Doesn't show the name. So then I put a link, and I said, did a deep search, and it gave me the wrong guy, but then they're trying to find someone else. They gave me another. So then I found the actual link, and then I asked it, and I said, I went right here. I found his first name, which is Peter. He had a studio in Rockaway. Here's the original video from someone that appears to know him. So I posted that video. The person appears to know him in that video. In this one here. So in the description here, this video telling of his story about how he saw it. I think this is very significant. This guy's a musician guy as well. And then they did a deep search on it, and it found his name is Peter Barron. And it said they said that the description of the video says Peter Barron. And so then what I did was I went and found the archive. So here's the original video link, and I put it as the archive. Okay, there's the original. Oh no, and I said his name is Peter Barron, and I found an archive of it. So the original one said his name Peter Barron, and I removed Peter Barron. So this is little tidbits that gives me the idea that it's real. Sorry to trust anyone about this. And again, the way I work is if there's little tidbits that are literally nobody else knows, but like literally nobody knows but me, and the actual guy who made it, then it's pretty much real, confirmed my view. I think he's telling the truth. And again, you can tell he's a real person. There's Peter Barron. So they removed his name, and he turned comments off because a lot of people were probably hassling him, saying, "Hey, you're just making stuff up." Blah blah blah. Is this 2019? And if you go to Peter, and then I found his website, peterbarron.com. So here's Peter Barron. Yeah, he's a musician and so on. And you can see his photo galleries. You can see him. I found a photo of him with the. I think I have it right here. Peter Barron. His name is Peter Barron. Oh no, there's the archive. Yeah, that was the archive. There's Peter's solo photos. There's a giant photo of him with a flag right here. Next. Okay, so there's him. He's a rock star. Okay, yeah, there he is. Let's go. I think I found a big one before. Okay, better quality. But yeah, anyways, there's Peter Barron. So there's the guy who saw UFOs. Let's go. Again, biography. You can see. So in other words, he's a real person, and he has a number at the bottom. I'm gonna actually call him. I'll call him probably in a week or two. I'm just really busy for a few weeks. So I'll be calling at least his person there. So he has a phone number right here, or his management booking. So I'll call his agent, and see if he wants to talk on the thing. And notice how he has a bunch of UFOs now. So it's like contact, and now his website shows UFOs. So in other words, he actually believes that actually happened. So. Okay, so again, and when you're dealing with reality, you have to be able to fine tune your intuition, because I'm pretty sure that's a legit sighting. And okay, and then I think Richard Hall apparently said that there was a UFO as well. Like, no, there's people witnessed through the window UFO. I gotta find that footage that Mark Collin told me about. Anyways, the next part is anyways, if you could find more UFO related footage or mystery objects and so on. And again, someone said earlier that there was the first time they ever saw the mystery object. Yeah, I went over a full deep dive on the stream on the mystery object. If you go to MES Livestreams, you can go to the mystery object one and see what I've discovered there. And basically find the buildings. The mystery object right here, part 75. So you go to 75 and you'll see it there. Anyways, the next part is... I just want to go power through the random stuff. Okay, John Hutchison is jacked in 2000 interview with Elaine Smitha. So this one I'm working on. I'll be uploading this soon, probably tomorrow or next week, early next week. Let's go to content. Let's go right here. I have it right here. I just want to show. This is the again. This is not online anywhere. This video will be the first time ever online. It'll be on my channel. And his lab. So here's John, how jacked he is. There's John Hutchison, and he's showing his arms off. Okay, let's go, John. There's John Hutchison, jacked to the bone, is lifting up heavy equipment all day. Again, that's one thing is really telling. Even now, he's 79 years old and he's still jacked. And this person said, "How long did the big mystery object stay in position on the roof?" Probably like 2 minutes. Like it moved and it was like there for like under 2 minutes, I think. 1 or 2 minutes. Very, very quickly after. So anyways, there's John's jacked. So let's go, and then. Okay, Tesla anti-gravity machine. Astro Forbes has his own social media team. This one here, I want to play this. I think, where'd it go? Okay, this was a Natalie Revisionist posted on MES links. Now, this person has a gravity flyer. Apparently, just flies Tesla Tech, and we'll see how this works. This is from 15 years ago, and it flies. Okay, let's go back. All right, so that's pretty wild stuff. Okay, I want to replicate that in the future. Okay, guys, so we got that, and now we're gonna go through the Epstein stuff. We went through a lot of Pizzagate stuff, and I think we're gonna do pretty much that. So Epstein is a modern Jimmy Savile. There's one thing I want to put in right here. This stuff is not new. Like all this stuff is like, if you go to From Matthew's Illusions and you go to Savile. So he's a modern Jimmy Savile. You go to okay, BBC covered up Jimmy Savile for decades. Now normalized pedo. It says pedophilia is not understood. It needs help, not condemnation. All right, this is actually BBC right here. BBC is later writing articles like that. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Savile. Yeah, so CIA, MI5, Mossad, etc. can spy on you through your TV, yet you're clueless about Jimmy Savile for decades. Yeah, so that's another thing you have to realize. So the intelligence agencies can literally spy on anyone and everything, yet they don't know this guy is like R-wording like dead bodies and all this stuff. So it's absolutely and like kids and nonstop. And again, I think he was like knighted by the Pope or something, or the Queen. I think he was possibly knighted. So yeah, he was knighted by the Queen, and he's meeting the Pope, and he's with the royal family, and he's with Prime Minister and so on, and he's like, it's like absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, so they never knew about this. And this guy says, actually, I strongly believe that they knew. Yeah, obviously. Had the keys to the morgue and could go anytime he wanted. So yeah, so again, this guy's probably high-level Freemason Satanist. And all this weird and wonderful jazz. All right, a-hole followed me. Let's go. Jimmy Savile is a patsy. Again, what's all these words? Yeah, but he's still a creep. It's like similar to Epstein. Epstein's obviously he's obviously a patsy. Like he's not the be and end all. he's not on the top of the food chain. He's just a creep, and so on. Oh, okay, huge upvote right here, Leo upvoter. Let's go. So guys, post on Hive, guys. You get upvotes from whales. You get upvote from me. You get earn crypto. So I think this one have made $6 American and get half that's $3 for posting on Hive blockchain. Okay, so let's continue further. Okay, so he's a modern day Jimmy Savile. Okay, and also Bill Gates, Stephen Hawking, LinkedIn founder, Bill and Clinton, Prince Andrew, Trump, etc. All buddies with Epstein, and Epstein's a modern day. Yeah, Threads and Instagram. Okay, this one here, Threads and Instagram banned the Pizzagate tag because of the QAnon psyop. So I tried posting the I have it scheduled right here. I tried posting my Livestream link to Threads, but then I used the hashtag Pizzagate. It says Pizzagate is a violating tag. This tag is not allowed on Threads. So we can actually do it live. And then also Instagram. And if you click on the Pizzagate one, it says this search may be associated with harmful content. This search may be associated with QAnon and violence-inducing conspiracy theory. Experts say QAnon and the violence it inspires are a significant risk to public safety. For more information about QAnon, go to the Global Network on Extremism and Technology. So anyways, so when I did my Pizzagate ones, I went literally all the way to 31 before I came across, before QAnon became a thing. And then I did one mention of QAnon saying, yeah, it's a giant scam. Because it's like, they literally, then they took Pizzagate and merged it with QAnon. So if there's a psyop, there's QAnon. QAnon is straight up. Pizzagate might have been an indirect psyop, but it's nonetheless, it had the amount of info that's like bombshell, like world shutdown is next level. Like, in other words, all politicians are pretty much pedos. QAnon, it's like, they take all that info and then they say, oh, Trump, nonsense. Okay, so that's QAnon. And you can, and then they, here's what happens if you go to Instagram. Instagram goes to here. Yeah, and then if you go to the website, what is the what? Okay, they go to here. What is QAnon? It says, this is the website when you use the link there. And you can see that live right here. If you go to my thing, they allow me to put the hashtag, so I can go click here, click Pizzagate now. It says might be associated with harmful content, etc. But if I go to Threads, I couldn't even post anything. Yeah, violence. So QAnon violence. What does that even mean? It's like giving Diddy the key to the New York City. Okay, what? Diddy key to the New York? New York. Yeah, Eric Adams gave Diddy a key to New York. Okay, and Eric Adams. Okay, so Eric Adams gave a key to the New York. Both got charged with crimes a year later. Again, and notice that they're doing the Freemasonic hand sign, the pyramid. And etc. They're pretending to be love or whatever. Anyways, it looks like a pyramid. Anyway, now if you go to Eric Adams, there's a powering through because we have 30 minutes left. Eric Adams. So Eric Adams, New York City mayor and Freemason. Eric Adams rocking the Freemasonic hand sign while considering to rescind P. Diddy's key to the city. So there's him. Let's go.
And given everything that's developed over the weekend with P. Diddy.
Yeah, notice his hand sign the whole time. And he's like frozen there. He's doing a Freemasonic hand sign, but he's also Freemason.
What are you thinking about possibly rescinding the honor that you gave him last year when you presented him with the key to the city?
I think all of us were deeply disturbed by watching that chilling video of the taking everything.
Okay, anyways, look at his hand. Yeah, so he's gonna take everything in consideration. Blah, blah. And then now here, New York City, Mayor Eric Adams and Police Commissioner Edward Cabin are both Freemasons. So the New York Square Club also is as a recognized Freemasonic administration organization. Adams is a retired New York Police Department captain. And there's Eric Adams. Mayor Eric Adams and City Police Commissioner Edward Cabin were inducted Master Masons in a secret ceremony at Gracie Mansion. All right, so these guys are the ones given the keys to the city. Most Worshipful Prince Hall GL, Grand Lodge. They're literally called Most Worshipful Mumbo Jumbos. And there's Eric Adams. And now let's ask Simpsons, Mr. Burns, who runs the world.
They're all covered with filthy germs, aren't they, Smithers?
Why, what do you mean, sir?
Freemasons run the country!
All right, let's go. And also, I have the book, the book right here, the Simpsons book. If you go to from X and it's literally about the stonecutters and all this Freemason stuff. X from. I should bring it over, but I'll just leave it right here. And then write Simpsons. I think I spelled it wrong. Simpsons. Okay, what is the... Mr. Burns. My goodness, it's so Mr. Burns. Okay, I think I have it. Where's Mr. Burns' book? I have a giant thread of people doing the hand signs. Again, you got Trump doing the hand signs. You got these guys doing hand signs. And there's the book. I have Mr. Where did it just go? There's a handbook of world domination. So I have this book. It's pretty epic. It tells you about stonecutters, and he's doing the hand thing the whole time. So it's like that's top level. And now you have these guys here, President Donald Trump meeting with New Jersey governor. It's like Freemason meeting with Freemason, and look at their hand sign. Everyone's doing the everyone's just showing off. You got the Fauci doing this. You had Dershowitz. So Dershowitz was interesting. He was the lawyer for O.J. Simpson, Jeffrey Epstein, and Trump, and he's doing this hand sign for a whole hour. I made it at 45 times speed. Yeah, so he's doing this for a whole hour. Yeah, he's doing this absolutely nonstop. And it's not just Trump. Eric Trump also does it as well. Yeah, I gotta start posting those. Elon doing the hand sign. Yeah, so Elon's doing the whole hand sign as well. You can see the hand sign. Hand sign. You got Elon. I have a poll, which is the best one. Barely covering one eye is the best. And hidden hand. Yeah, you got the Antichrist and the false prophet doing the hand signs. Look at him; he's showing right to the face. It's like absolutely ridiculous. And I have Eric Trump. I think I have it random here. These are my random ones. I'll post them later. I want to find. There's Eric Trump as well doing the hand sign. He was doing it for like the whole time in this video there, and you can see. I'll do the Laura Trump. So her hubby again. This is Eric Trump.
Father lent quite heavily on. We're seeing the whole Trump clan there now. Pretty much all of them, apart from.
Yeah, so there's Laura Trump telling, yo, ease up on the hand sign. Anyways, when I see hand signs, I kind of go next level. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back into the thing. Yes, QAnon, Mama Jumbo. If you go right here, go on Threads and do hashtag Pizzagate. Let's see what happens. And I'll go post. And it says, okay, this tag is not allowed on Threads. And I click it, and it goes to help Instagram. Why tagging certain topics isn't allowed? You may not be able to tag certain topics if it's blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so it's like, what in the world's going on here? It's like, okay, so we can't even post that. Okay, so now the next part is, this one, I'll edit this later. Okay, so now we're going to go through the, okay, so the first part about the, we have 25 minutes, guys. I'm going to do power through everything. Actually, I'm going to lower my desk and then do it, and then we should watch something. Well, anyways, I'll just lower it and then we'll do stuff. All right, guys, a quick pause. I'll lower it and then we'll go power through Epstein for 25 minutes. All right, just lowering this desk. So again, I alternate standing and sitting just because it's easier. I mean, just because it's good on the knees. It helped me like literally like strengthen my knees. I can play soccer for years. I would have retired 10 years ago if I didn't do this. All right. So anyways, the danger zone on Odyssey says that diamond shape is the Kabbalah cube. Interesting. But it's also like pyramid shape and all this mama jumbo. All right, guys. See how many people we had in the stream. It was one of my higher ones lately. Yeah. So we peaked out at 85. Now we're at 60-ish, 58 now. Everyone's just leaving. Okay, guys. Oh, we're gonna get on the stream, guys. We gotta break numbers. Okay, so Epstein, mainstream narrative of Epstein's death is one of the funniest things I've ever read right here. Put your fingers together with that and then talk. You'll have more power. That is true. Let's go. I did that in my soccer thing. Also, those I forgot to mention. Yeah. So last week we won the championship. So if you go to champs, let's go to soccer. Okay. So we were just right here. I think trophy. Here, I'll just. This is it. Yeah. So anyways, we're champs. So we won the championship. We won 1-0. I didn't score. But I almost set up the brilliant goal. I stole the ball from halfway, dribbled all the way to the end, passed to my teammate, and the teammate just missed the breakaway. And then so this was here, and we won a championship again. And here, and the MVP was this this dog. Yeah, so there's MVP right there. And also, I think like in 2009, throwing back to my previous soccer was this way back. This when I had hair. One other trophy. Anyways, there's me with the trophy. I kept it, and there's me. I had a water bottle. Anyways, that's me when I had hair. Okay, let's go back on the thingy. Okay, okay, great. Let's go. Yeah, we won. My coach was drinking a lot right after from the cup. Okay, let's go. So Bill Gates. Okay, yeah, let's go to Epstein. Death of Jeffrey Epstein. I'm gonna read this paragraph. It's one of the funniest funniest things I've ever read. From like this is supposed to be like news. Okay, and this guy's like one of the most wanted men in the history of the world. Okay. Yeah, Tammy says my son was Don Jr.'s neighbor until Jr. moved last year or so. Wow, that's amazing. Approximately epic stuff. That's a small world. Okay, guys. So this is one of the funniest articles I've ever read in my life. Okay, so the death of American financier, convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein occurred on August 10th, 2019. Guards found Epstein unresponsive in his jail cell at the Metropolitan Correction Center in New York City, where he was awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges. After prison guards performed CPR, he was transported in cardiac arrest to the New York's downtown hospital, where he was pronounced dead at 6:39. The New York Hospital City Medical Examiner and the Justice Department Inspector General ruled that Epstein's death was a suicide by hanging. Epstein's lawyers challenged the medical examiner's conclusion and opened their own investigation. So even their own one, hiring pathologist Michael Baden. So even their own lawyers said that, oh yeah, how is he dead? They're pretending like, oh wait, what happened? After initially expressing suspicion, Attorney General William Barr. Okay, that's an interesting name. I'm gonna search up Barr. That's an interesting name. I think it shows up somewhere in my MES links. Yeah, no, not necessarily. Might have covered it later. Anyways, so William Barr, Attorney General William Barr described Epstein's death as a, quote, perfect storm of screw-ups. Oh, no, just one of those again. 639, interesting. Yeah, 369, okay. Both the FBI and the Department of Justice Inspector General conducted investigations into the circumstances of his death. The guards on duty were later charged with multiple counts of record falsification. All right, so we had the guards are the fall guys. Many public figures accused the Federal Bureau of Prisons (BOP) of a negligence. Several lawmakers called for reforms to the federal prison system. In response, Barr removed the bureau's director. Okay, so they go after the director, similar to the Trump ear shooting psyop, where they're like, oh, how could they? It's like it was DEI hires and all this. That's why they somehow did impossible physics. Okay, so anyways. Barr is involved in Mena, Arkansas, cocaine transportation, Barry Seal affair. Interesting. So that's the thing. You also need some sort of a criminal to get up there. So as a result of Epstein's death, all charges against him were dismissed. And ongoing sex trafficking investigations shifted attention to alleged associates, notably Ghislaine Maxwell, who was arrested and indicted in July 2020 and convicted of 5 sex trafficking-related charges on December 29, 2021. Another associate, Jean-Luc Brunel, was arrested by French authorities in 2020 and later died by suicide. Again, another suicide. Due to violations of normal jail procedures on the night of Epstein's death, the malfunction of 2 cameras in front of the cell, and his claims to have compromising information about powerful figures. what is going on here? Like the most wanted man of all time in mainstream terms. Is somehow the cameras malfunction and then he's dead. All right, and then everyone gets scotch-free. And his claims to have compromising information about powerful figures. His death generated speculation and conspiracy theories about the possibility that he was murdered, or that he's in a mystery island. Possibly, why would charges need dismissal if one is dead? Yeah, it's like other theories claimed his death was faked. In November 2019, the contested nature of his death spawned the Epstein didn't kill himself internet meme. Public opinion polls suggest that only small percentage of Americans actually believe Epstein died by suicide. One such poll says 16% of respondents saying they believe Epstein died by suicide. 45% believe says it was murder, and 39% unsure. So let's see what the stats. Let's see what the MES stats are looking at like. So we're looking at 69% says he's living in a mystery island, and then 31% someone killed him in his prison cell. Another one I forgot to add is that he was mind controlled to kill himself. Like Yeah, that's another one. Is mind control to kill himself? That's another take there. All right. Yeah, remember people fall asleep. Remember watching those people. Yeah. So another one is directed energy weapons or mind control tech attacked him, made him kill himself or killed him, and it made it look like he was strangled and so on. Yeah, again, many possibilities, but that includes that someone else did. So this one includes direct. If you're unsure, you could be like this. This one includes directed energy weapons or mind control suicide. This includes it as well. But anyways, currently living in a mystery island. That's a possibility. But I voted for this one just because the currently living in a mystery island. That's I think you'd still be too much of a high risk to just somehow be there and then not get caught somehow. So it's like kind of just clean house and so on. Because again, you could probably have him have him disappeared in a real way is something that the mafia would do. Makes you wonder if he was going to blow the lid on the whole thing. And no, he probably wasn't. But the thing is, he probably wasn't. But nonetheless, if he was actually going in court and trial and he has nothing to lose, might as well just say whatever. So yeah, possibly yeah. And that's another thing, a reason why I think he's not on a mystery island is because if he has nothing to lose. But the thing is, if he is in a mystery island, it's like well he can still like say stuff. But again, yeah, he drops. Yeah, so mystery island or the other one. But I think the logistics of the other one is too much. But anyways, guys, keep voting on this one. More people are voting for the mystery island. The fulfilled prophecy scripted interesting. People are saying it's a Revelation 13 somehow. All right, let's go. Scripted miracle. Okay, guys. But anyways, the camera's going off, and then the not following procedure, and then the only ones getting prosecuted are the attendants to it, or the what is it called? The guards on duty. Okay, so I'm gonna ask Grok right here. Give me a list of all the unfortunate circumstances that led to Epstein's death and lack of evidence, lack of video evidence. Okay, let's see what this is. Give me a list of all unfortunate circumstances. We'll do a deep search actually. I'll do it after. He was removal from suicide watch. Epstein was placed on suicide watch after an apparent suicide attempt on July 23rd. Where he was found semi-conscious with neck injuries. He was removed from this heightened monitoring about a week later, on July 30th, despite his high-profile status and prior incidents, reducing oversight to standard checks every 30 minutes. Interesting. A lack of cellmates. He has no cellmate. BOP policy required Epstein to have a cellmate, especially after his early incident. However, his cellmate was transferred out on August 9th, a day before his death. Okay, let's go, guys. So a day before his death, leaving him alone in the cell overnight, a violation of protocol for an inmate with his risk profile. So his cellmate was removed the night before. Guards negligence. The two guards assigned to Alwander Epstein, Tova Noel, and Michael Thomas failed to conduct required 30-minute checks after 10:40 p.m. on August 9th. They admitted to falsifying records, claiming checks were made when they weren't, so they weren't checking it, and were instead sleeping or browsing the internet, shopping for furniture and motorcycles. But they wrote that they did, so they probably and maybe they're a fall guy. They probably were checking, and they're probably getting mind-controlled suicided or just teleported away. Excess bed linens. Epstein was found with an excessive amount of bed linens in his cell, which he used to hang himself. The DOJ Inspector General's report noted that the staff failed to remove these despite the known suicide risk, providing him with the means to act. Overworked staff. But again, how did he hang himself exactly? Was it like a bed or something? Was it high enough? Like, okay, the guards were working, overworked staff, the guards were working excessive overtime, one on a 5th consecutive day, the other on a mandatory double shift, contributing to fatigue and lapses in diligence, a symptom of chronic staffing shortages at the Metropolitan Correction Center. And timing after legal developments on August 9th, a federal judge unsealed 2,000 pages of documents in a lawsuit against Epstein, intensifying public and legal pressure. So on that same day or a day before, prisoner officials noted this eroded his status and hope, potentially exacerbating his mental state. Unresolved prior injuries. Epstein's July 23rd injuries were never definitely explained. Theories range from a suicide attempt to an assault, but no conclusive investigation clarified this before his death. And facilitating conditions, Epstein endured poor conditions, including a broken toilet and a lack of sleep apnea equipment initially, which may have compounded distress during his 36 days at MCC. And then circumstance leading to lack of video evidence, malfunctioning cameras. 2 cameras outside of Epstein's cell malfunction, and nearly all cameras in a special housing unit stopped recording from the late July 2019 through August 10th due to system deficiencies. Again, directed energy weapons, or just they turn it off. DOJ noted this left limited recorded evidence. Incorrect footage survived. For Epstein's July 23rd incident, jail staff initially saved footage from the wrong tier due to, quote, technical errors, and by August 2019, the correct video no longer existed on the backup system, as confirmed by prosecutors in January 2020. And this is all just before the COVID psyop, so it's like all leading up to it, so it's like all just giant script. No recording overnight, despite live feeds being available to monitor stations that the SHU cameras didn't record during the critical hours before Epstein's death. The DOJ's 2023 report found no footage showing anybody entering the cell, but a lack of recording itself raised questions. So they found no footage of showing entering, but also there's no recording. What's going on? FBI examination detailed the malfunctioning cameras were sent to an FBI lab post-death. With the delay and initial confusion about footage preservation, AEG prosecutors flip-flopping on its existence in December 2019 hindered early clarity. Limited autopsy footage review. The New York NYC medical examiner reportedly based their suicide ruling partially on 9 minutes of footage from one camera per Epstein's lawyer, suggesting incomplete video context for the official conclusion. Okay, official ruling died via hanging, finding no evidence of foul play. After initial skepticism, called it a perfect storm of screw-ups, and confirmed reviewing footage showing no one entered the area. Speculation, despite official findings, the absence of comprehensive video, guards falsified logs, and Epstein high-profile connections fuel conspiracy theories, and so on. Like, anyways, it's just an absolute. The camera's turning off. It's always the camera's going off. Like, show us something. Okay. Again, it's very similar to the Sandy Hook stuff. Sandy Hook. If you've seen that, it's a lot of psyopery going on there. Okay, so that was that part, and now this part here. I have some quick searches. We're gonna go. We're gonna search up Epstein in my thing. So Epstein, Bill Gates, Stephen Hawking, LinkedIn founder, Bill Clinton, and then Prince Andrew, Trump, all buddies with Epstein. So if you go right here, I have a bunch of stuff on Epstein. If you just search up Epstein, so 38 messages on Epstein. We'll go from initial to the end. Let's see what I had here. This was McAfee. I think, what did he write here? This was one before I made proper post. 4 years later, nobody remembers Pizzagate. Yeah, it was making a somewhat comeback. That's why I posted some stuff here. I'm gonna go back into. I have some links here. I'm gonna open up some links later. Actually, anyways, we'll go over that. Biden their time. Okay, this one right here. Know that if I hang myself, a la Epstein, it will be no fault of mine without John McAfee saying stuff. So that's interesting. But it seems a bit too scripted. Okay, so going further, Epstein. What was this one here? Jeffrey Epstein and Maxwell images with Bill Clinton and Kevin Spacey and Bill Gates. Okay, so we got Bill Gates, Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell with Bill Gates, and Bill Clinton. So we got Ghislaine and Kevin Spacey this guy was putting images on the blockchain. It's epic. Titus Strauss putting images on the blockchain. There is Bill Clinton, Ghislaine, and there's Bill Clinton at the party bus, or at the party flight, and this, I think that Chandler girl, one of the little kids, and there's that guy, there's the Tucker, Chris Tucker, and that he was on the Epstein plane. So there, he says he was only there to entertain Bill Clinton. And there's them smiling. There's Ghislaine at the wedding, at the daughter's wedding, and there's him. I think this is on the plane or something, or where is he at? But anyways, he's some Kevin Spacey. Just partying it up. There's Bill Gates. Let's go. And these are some other big names. This is I forgot what are these guys, but anyways, let's see what their names are. Put some names here. Bill Gates with Epstein. Images tell more than words can say. And we'll get to Bill Gates in a bit. This is Crack an Egg. This one here is apparently one of the victims says that his D was like an egg. It was like a weird egg shape. So that's interesting. And also he's involved in eugenics and all this weird stuff. Okay, Maxwell case logs show how frequently Trump flew on Epstein jets. Bill Clinton too. Trump flew 4 times in 1993, once in 1994, once in 1995, in addition to a flight in 1987. Clinton up to 36 times and 17 White House visits. For those keeping score, okay, so it's a big thing. And also, if you go to his home, Grad student who painted portrait of Bill Clinton wearing a dress and heels had no idea it ended up hanging in pedo Jeffrey Epstein's mansion after it's sold at a charity. So this is in Epstein's house. You got this guy with 6 fingers, and he's wearing a dress with red boots. And again, Bill Clinton wearing a dress, and going further, and he's wearing Hillary Clinton's dress. This is Hillary Clinton's dress. That's interesting. Okay, and then he also has this one here. This is part of her work. The same person who posted also made this this flying kite, and there's the buildings turned dust. So that's fascinating. Okay, so that's that. Okay, and then what's another one on? Let's see. I want to buy this that photo. Such a good photo. Okay, I'm gonna exit this part here. Okay, eugenics. So Epstein eugenics island clubhouse. Yeah, so this is another part. Definitely watch this video right here. Jay Wilderness. He talked about the eugenics part right here, or that he's. I'm gonna ask Jeffrey Epstein on X right now. Okay, I'm gonna ask Grok right here. I'm gonna do deep search. Actually, we'll do a quick search here. Okay, give me the connections between Epstein and eugenics. Eugenics. Okay, let's see what it says here. Let's see. These are just quick connections. Eugenics stemmed from his documented interest in using science. Epstein's vision for genetic manipulation. Epstein expressed a desire to seed the human race with his DNA. His DNA. That's what he's doing by impregnating a woman at his New Mexico ranch. A plan he reportedly shared with scientists acquaintances starting in the early 2000s. What in the world ties transhumanism as modern genetics? Epstein donated $20,000 in 2011 to the Worldwide Transhumanist Association. And reportedly millions of related research, such as $6.5 million to Harvard's Program for Evolutionary Dynamics, PED, evolution, pedo. Okay, he sent $6.5 million to Harvard's Program for Evolutionary Mumbo Jumbo. Interest extended to transhumanism, scientific connections, funding. George Church, molecular engineer at Harvard, received funding, part of a $2 million from Epstein, on identifying genes for potential enhancement. Martin Nowak, director of PED, pedo. Nowak received $6.5 million from Epstein, supporting research in evolutionary genetics. Epstein visited PED over 40 times between 2010 and 2018, even as a registered sex offender. Stephen Hawking, Merle Gell Mann, and others. Epstein hosted these luminaries at events like 2006 St. Thomas Conference, where he reportedly steered discussions toward perfecting the human genome while not engaged directly with his eugenics ideas. Their presence lent credibility to his circle. Okay, anyways. Historical context and elite eugenic ties, eugenics discussions. Okay, so he's got big, deep eugenics stuff. Okay, that's and transhumanism and so on, and that's Epstein going ham on that. Let's see what else. Disney Epstein. Okay, there's Disney, and there's Epstein at the bottom. Disney's at the tip of the iceberg. Epstein is at the it's somewhere there. Okay, Epstein connected everybody. Did Jeffrey Epstein offer prosecutors in return for a sweetheart Bruce? Yeah, so Bruce Reinhardt went from prosecuting Epstein to representing Epstein's accomplices, who then also received immunity for trafficking underage girls. Breaking out Florida federal magistrate Bruce Reinhardt, who approved FBI raid at Trump home and represented Epstein's associates after leaving U.S. attorney. Anyways, he was appointed by Trump in 2018, and he also let Trump go, Epstein go off easily. Okay, this guy says, did Epstein's island truly shut off or just move? Let's see what this guy says. Oh, there's a thread. Anyways, there's FTX thread on this. Anyways, so FTX connected somehow. Again, we're powering through some stuff. We have about 5 minutes left. And it's a soft cap. My handkerchief has pizza map on it. Yeah, that's another one. Handkerchief pizza map. I think I wrote about it. But we'll get to that in a bit. I just want to keep going on that Epstein. Okay, this one here. Bill Gates seems very uncomfortable speaking about his relationship with Jeffrey Epstein.
One of the issues that's dogged you is that of your relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. Do you regret the relationship that you maintained with him against Melinda's advice and wishes?
Against Melinda's advice, okay.
Oh, I've said that you're going way back in time, but yeah,
new audience.
I will say for the, over 100th time, yeah, I shouldn't have had dinners with him.
Epstein had a way of sexually compromising people. Is that what Melinda was warning you about?
No. No, I had dinner with him, and that's all.
And that you regret the relationship, the acquaintance?
That I had dinner with him.
And the relationship.
Had dinner.
Look where he looked. Look where he looked at his sly eye. He looked away when he said that. It's like I had dinner with him. The shirt looked.
Acquaintance.
That I had dinner with him.
And the relationship between the foundation and Epstein, which
there never was any relationship of any kind.
Okay. So think about it this way: one of the at one time the richest man in history of the world. Now it's like Elon Musk, but now he's like second, I think. So like one of the richest humans who have ever lived. Somehow is like making deals and hanging out and having dinner with like literally registered sex offender, like registered pedo, PDF file. Okay, like what are the odds? that's up there. Like how ridiculous is this? Okay, let's keep going further. All these on the shoes. Okay, Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, yeah, this one here, Jimmy Kimmel. Okay, this one here. He said Jimmy Kimmel claims Aaron Rodgers is a tinfoil hatter for wanting to know the names of the Jeffrey Epstein client list. So I wrote Jimmy Kimmel probably on the Epstein list. Let's see what Jimmy Kimmel says.
Needless to say, all this UFO talk has the tinfoil hatters going. Needless to say, all this UFO talk has the tinfoil hatters going wild, including Green Bay whackpacker Aaron Rodgers, who offered this hot take on the Pat McAfee show.
I believe that this has been going on for a long time. Interesting timing on everything. There's a lot of other things going on in the world. Did you hear about the Epstein client list about to be released too?
What's that? What are you talking about?
There's some files that have some names on it that might be getting released pretty soon.
Oh.
Might be time to revisit that concussion protocol, Aaron.
What? It's a client list. Like what? But apparently the list was out, and then but they just said these are people associated with, but they wouldn't say that these are part of their pedo ring. So anyways, so that whole list was all obviously a psyop. The psyop was that the people in the list will be prosecuted or anything. They're just release a few of the names and that's it. But it's like, but the thing is, we already know Bill Clinton and them, and like are literally partying up, and Bill Gates with Jeffrey Epstein. Is the guy in the middle Bigfoot? Which guy in the middle? Maybe. I think I closed it. Which guy in the middle? Oh, this guy here in the middle? Yeah, that's Aaron Rodgers. That's the anti-vax NFL player. Okay, so okay, Eugenics Island. Let's see what this was. Oh, there's a camera. This is a camera view of it. I hit what? Okay, anyways, this is a drone footage of the Epstein Island and so on. Where is that? Okay, let's go to maps. Let's go to Epstein Island. They hide in front of us. Yeah. Epstein Island. Let's go where it is. Okay, Epstein Custom Houses. Little Saint James Island. Let's go. Where is? Okay, there it is. There it is. Okay, where is? Holy, it's literally in the middle of nowhere. It's literally the center of like the trafficking center. Okay, there it is. Right there. There's Epstein Island. Let's see all this. And okay, let's keep going in. And where is the dome? Is it this one here? Yeah, it might be there. Yeah, there's the palm trees. And so on. Okay, so we got there. And quite the house there. Okay, let's go back into the Epstein. Oops. Sound off. Okay, so it's time's up. I'm just going to power through the remaining Epstein. Here we go again. You can check out my Telegram. Okay, Jeffrey Epstein appeared to threaten Bill Gates over Microsoft co-founder's affair with Russian bridge player. The disgraced financier was trying to set up a philanthropic fund that he hoped would include the billionaire as anchor donor. And he's saying he's apparently threatening with that. Interesting. Let's go here. Lots of celebs were scheduled to meet with Epstein, including slapped comedian Chris Rock. Chris Rock was supposed to, Jeffrey Epstein private calendars and emails show that the late pedo PDF files close connections to presidents, prime ministers, royalty, and other powerful people. So he was going to meet with them still. Chris Tucker as well. Holy, and you got the Woody Allen straight up creep. Okay. Epstein accuser Jane Doe reaches $290 million settlement with JP Morgan Chase. So like, yeah, I think even the cases are probably like some sort of money laundering, like $290 million. yet no one goes to jail. So no one goes to jail. JP Morgan has to pay $290 million settlement. Like, what does that even mean? 290, that's almost $1 billion. And no one goes to jail. Who accused JP Morgan Chase of facilitating disgraced billionaires' abuse of, so they're facilitating with the banking one. So when people say crypto's using for, when they say crypto's used for crimes or whatever, you literally have $290 million settlement. JP Morgan's facilitating literally Jeffrey Epstein's pedo operations. Okay, so we got this. Yes, package. Okay, I'm gonna go further. We're almost done. I just want to power through. Okay, what else here? So right here, this person says, "Why so quiet? What's on your mind?" So Bill Gates flew 36 times. I think Bill Gates or Bill Clinton, one of them, or both of them. Okay, this was worldwide Dave Jihad and likely pedo and Trump Epstein lawyer Alan Dershowitz calling for Israel to completely wipe out Israel. So you can see there's pro-Palestine Dave Jihad, and then you have this guy saying this guy literally saying wipe out Gaza, the Dershowitz Epstein lawyer. Going further. So Melinda Gates says that Bill Gates hanging out with pedo Jeffrey Epstein played a role in their divorce.
Melinda French Gates opens up following her and Bill's divorce.
But she does look a bit more manly. Well, I'm not fully convinced she's a man.
Divorce. But
I would say she looks more manly than Bill, though.
Role Jeffrey Epstein played in their split. The power couple revealed last year that they ended their 27-year marriage.
Any of the questions remaining about what Bill's relationship there was, those are for Bill to answer.
That's Melinda sitting down with CBS Morning's Gayle King on Thursday, her first wide-ranging interview since the split announcement in May.
Divorce is a painful process, even when it's what both parties want. It still is
there that I realized it just wasn't healthy, and that came a point in time where there was enough there that I realized it just wasn't healthy, and I couldn't trust what we had.
Among those contributing factors, Bill's connection to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The disgraced financier died in jail in 2019 while awaiting trial for sex trafficking charges.
You know, it was also widely reported that Bill had a friendship or business or some kind of contact with Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm just going to pause quickly just to hopefully avoid copyright strike and get back on it in a bit. But yeah, so she's going to say, let's say, she's also probably dissing herself from Bill.
It's not one thing, it was many things. But I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, no.
And you made that clear to him?
I made that clear to him.
Melinda admits she met Epstein and doesn't mince words about her first impression.
I wanted to see who this man was, and I regretted it from the second I stepped in the door. He was abhorrent. He was evil personified. I had nightmares about it afterwards. My God, I feel terrible for those young women. It was awful.
In a statement to CBS News, Bill calls meeting with Epstein, quote, a mistake that I regret deeply. He adds it was a substantial error in judgment.
Any of the questions remaining about what Bill's relationship there was, those are for Bill to answer.
Holy, she's just throwing him under the bus. And literally says that Epstein was evil personified. So again, this is the mainstream narrative. Mainstream narrative is that Epstein's evil personified, and that the richest man in the history of the world is hanging out with him. All right, that's the wife is saying that. Okay? Woody also, as a kid with his stepdaughter, she was Woody Allen and also his weird eyes. So Stephen Hawking chilling at Jeffrey Epstein Island in 2006, and also the newly released document. So there's Woody Allen on Jeffrey Epstein Island. I mean, there's Stephen Hawking at Jeffrey Epstein's Island, and here's how he crashed into it. So that's Stephen Hawking just crashing into the island. He's like, "Yo, where are them little midgets at?" I think he was interested in midgets. So if we go to, so here's a court listener, and then they mention, I think, Hawking. And he was somewhere in there. These are the full documents. And then what I also see is, okay, I'll go X, Hawking. I think he was interested in midgets or some weird stuff. But also, right here, literally the recently deceased on Pi Day, Stephen Hawking, or his body double, was photographed and funded at the convicted pedos Jeffrey Epstein's island. So right here, Stephen Hawking pictured on an island of sin, and going also here, but also check out Richard Hall's video. Stephen Hawking is likely just a double, a fake one. Yeah, he's like what that, but also he's also a big creep. So Hawking, let's go. What's his name? Stephen Hawking attended, I think, brothels, and he was like interested in midgets, or I think that was the other part. Yeah, so if you go right here, surprising, including strip club, so he really liked it. He would get like strippers to rely on. Yeah, so there's let's go to so he was reportedly seen at strip clubs with a team of nurses and sisters over the years, and anyways, some of black holes and all this nonsense. It's like what is this creep doing? There's a song. Okay, then he wrote right here. I went and introduced myself. It says, Mr. Hawking, it's an honor to meet you. If you could spare a minute, I'd love to chat with you. But Stringfellow said, he told her, and then I paused for a minute. He says, well, would you rather look at the girls? And he says, the girls, okay. I think this was at a bar or something. We run in with him. Stringfellow told the Mirror that physicists couldn't be bothered to talk about black holes or string when he was out. So when he was out around the town, he doesn't talk about black holes and all this mumbo jumbo. Okay, this guy says, oh, That's Life says, my friend grew up with Stephen Hawking. He said when Hawking came home from his first ever date, he had a broken nose and black eyes. She stood him up. All right, what? And okay, I want to go Hawking. Stephen Hawking. How do you? Stephen Hawking. Midgets. I think he liked midgets or something. This is fake news then. Okay, this is fake news then. Fake news 272. Okay, so this is apparently this is a mere midgets. Okay. Okay, this underage. They're doing basically a freak off going on, and anyways, he's doing freak offs. You guys can go dive into that and the whole thing again. Hawking, he's talking about black holes and all that. So court documents regarding Epstein, and for those interested, right here. Okay, and there's also a throwback when Bill Clinton was literally under my control, and also here's Jeffrey Epstein told victim Bill likes them young. Right here, former president's name appears several times in hundreds of pages of documents released on Wednesday, and here's him literally being frozen. He's literally like not moving at all. You'll see. He's like in a trance, and apparently there's a longer footage too, and it's all next level. He's like next level trance. But anyways, that's that stuff. Okay, what's next on the docket? Quickly, time's up. We gotta power through. Should go back here, power through. Okay, this one's I don't think many have seen this one. I was surprised when I searched through my Telegram, like what this actually happened. So LinkedIn founder and Greyhold partner Reid Hoffman apologized for the role in rehabbing Jeffrey Epstein's public image in 2015. So LinkedIn founder, it's not just Bill Gates, Microsoft founder. Now we're talking about LinkedIn founder. It's not just Stephen Hawking. LinkedIn founder, billionaire LinkedIn founder, and damn mega donor Reid Hoffman spent night at Jeffrey Epstein's pedo island after financier's conviction, with Woody Allen visiting his home and Harvard president asking for cash. What is going on here? What is going on here? Okay, this is LinkedIn founder. Okay, we are on another level. Okay, this one here, Trump retruths an AI-generated photo of himself praying at a church while he has 6 fingers. That's interesting. 6 fingers. This reminds me of the painting of Bill Clinton in a dress and heels that had Epstein. That Epstein had in his house, and Bill had 6 fingers as well. That's interesting. So Elon Musk retweets this AI image of him praying, and he has 6 fingers. Let's move it. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then this guy's 6 fingers on his hands. 6 fingers, 6 fingers. So we got 6 finger. Piddy. Okay, right here, Piddy asking Hillary Clinton not to Epstein himself.
I just want to know, Hillary, when they finally arrest me with all the pedophile shit I do, how does a brother survive jail without being Epsteined?
Well, since you have a lot of shit on us, we're probably going to get you Epsteined as soon as you go to sleep. But hey, at least you won't have to shower, am I right? So anyway, enjoy your last meal, Puffy.
Oh yeah, so anyways, that's that one. And if you want to see some funny memes, just search up Hawking Epstein. It's one of the funniest things ever. When that news broke. Okay, this one here, I think Epstein, where's Epstein going here? Somewhere in there. Anyways, Nickelodeon's. Okay, this Nickelodeon's other island. So Nickelodeon logo looks like the Epstein island. Then there's a new logo, Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon's straight up pedo. So this one here, Katie Johnstone claims that Trump Epstein argued over who would be the first to R-word her when she was 13. But again, there's some issues with Katie Johnstone, but I don't know how that works. But anyways, it was still a court filing. So again, the Katie person might not be that trustworthy, but nonetheless, something's going up. This one here, Jane Doe and Tiffany Doe saying Trump and Epstein engaged in acts with them and threatening their lives and families if they spoke out. That's a court document. Again, there's court documents on it. And this is Fire and Fury. The Wolf guy is a bit next level, and I update Michael Wolf is a clown, so take it into account. But I also think he's a bit too close to Epstein. But nonetheless, he has apparently interviews with Epstein talking about Trump and so on. Epstein showed me photos of Trump with topless young women sitting on his lap. It claims author. Again, got to show those photos, but it wouldn't be surprised. This one's pretty wild. So Trump actually appointed Alexander Acosta as the Secretary of Labor during his first year of presidency. Acosta was the Florida district lawyer that granted Epstein immunity, and Acosta also tried to lower funding by 80% to an agency that fought against child trafficking. So you can see right here, Alexander Acosta, Trump official who helped pedo Epstein evade prosecution once / funding for fighting child sex trafficking. And then here, so he wants to cut 80% right now. U.S. Plans to reduce from 68 to 18.5 million. Acosta came under fire that emerged that he granted Epstein immunity from federal prosecution in 2008. And like so many in this administration, Mr. Acosta chooses the powerful and wealthy over the vulnerable and victims of sexual assault. Let's see what else we had in here. This one already covered us earlier. Jeffrey Epstein, this person, Anoska de Georgia, says that Epstein abused her as a teen. And then with Ghislaine Maxwell, when she's 20, they meet up with Trump at a party, and then they go out. So again, 50-year-old, 20-year-old, but apparently they're in good terms still. She was at Trump's wedding. But anyways, so 20-year-old R-worded by trafficked by Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and then partying it up with and dating Trump when he was 50. She's 20. So that's wild stuff. Okay, this one here. Okay, back to the Michael Wolff guy. So Michael Wolff guy claimed that, but there's also another guy claimed that. So Michael Wolff's claim of Jeffrey Epstein showing images of Trump with topless underage girls on his lap was corroborated by author Craig Unger in his book American Comrade. So an associate of Epstein who asked not to be identified told me that Epstein showed him one photo of Trump with a topless young girl. Another, the source says Trump is with two young girls who are said to be laughing as they point out what appears to be a wet spot in an unfortunate location on his pants. The description of the photo suggested that it was a semen stain, but the photos have never been released. Anyways, that's American Compropat. So anyways, that's very interesting corroboration. Okay, Trump's Secretary of Labor and the Florida district lawyer that gave Epstein immunity, Alexander Acosta, told the Trump transition team that he told Epstein was an intelligence asset and to leave the case alone. It's a big CIA, Mossad, MI5 blackmail club. So he literally told, he told the Trump transition team. They said, "Hey, why did you allow Epstein to go off easy?" This is what that guy literally said, Acosta. So Epstein's name, I was told, was raised by the Trump transition team when Alexander Acosta, the former U.S. attorney in Miami who infamously cut Epstein a non-prosecution plea deal back in 2007, was being interviewed for the job of Labor Secretary. The plea deal put a hard stop to a separate federal investigation of alleged sex crimes with minors trafficking. Is the Epstein case going to cause a problem for confirmation hearings? Acosta had been asked. Acosta had explained breezily, apparently, that back in the day that he'd had just one meeting on the Epstein case. He'd cut the non-prosecution deal with one of Epstein's attorneys because he had, quote, been told to back off, that Epstein was above his pay grade. I was told Epstein belonged to intelligence and leave it alone. He told his interviewers in the Trump transition who have evidently thought that was a sufficient answer and went along and hired Acosta. The Labor Department had no comment when asked about it. So they said it was a sufficient answer by saying the intelligence agencies told us, don't touch the Epstein case. That's why he left it. And they said, okay, this guy's following orders, so then let's keep him up there. So in other words, it was a giant operation as per always. And also here, we read it earlier, Jeffrey Epstein's brother literally said that Jeffrey Epstein told him in 2016 that the election would have to be canceled if it made public what he knew about Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And now we're back here. So guys, vote on this, guys. What do you think happened? Did he kill himself? Someone killed him? Include possibly use it direct energy weapons or mind control tech, or currently living in a mystery island. You guys make sure to vote and follow my MES Telegram. All right, that is all for today. I am done. Oh, actually, one more last thing. Bill Gates emoji. Someone said that Bill Gates has become a joke. He's also become an emoji. So Bill Gates, why Bill Gates got his own emoji? Literally, whoever made this literally made it after Bill Gates. Like, it's absolutely hilarious. And this guy was the one, like the world-renowned expert on vaccines and health and medical science and all that. And yeah, so this guy was the guy you're taking advice from. So he's saying, yeah, get your vaccines. And I do want to show up this one here. Bill Gates vaccine. I think he said something about shooting it right up. Okay, it's something, let's say, genetically shooting. Okay, we gotta find that one. I'll find this quickly and then go. Bill Gates genetically. Gotta find the post. Yeah, we're taking genetically modified organisms and we're injecting them into little kids' arms. We just shoot them right in there. Notice how excited he is when he talks about this. Note the excitement in his voice when he's saying this.
Genetically modified organisms. Is there something to worry about with medicines? That is, might some of them have side effects? Do we need safety testing? I mean, and we're taking things that are, you know, genetically modified organisms and we're injecting them in little kids' arms. We just shoot them right into the vein. Is there something to worry about with?
All right. It's just like shooting up the veins, okay, guys?
And we're
this guy is the world-renowned expert, all right, partying up with Epstein and so on, all right? Yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the show. And yeah, Gary Jackson, yeah, I'll see your thing. Yeah, you sent me something about your other presentation. But again, I just have a million messages and a million stuff to do. Okay, awesome sauce. Thank you. And Methylmino's clip. Yeah, the Methylmino clip was absolutely surreal. Okay, guys, thanks for that clip, guys. I will have to share that in a bit. Okay, guys, let me close some stuff. Okay, and yeah, I have a whole bunch of links and so on. I should have shared them. Okay, thanks for joining, guys. Have a great day. You think 20 billionaires are going to go down for 1 billionaire? No, I think it's even bigger than that. It's like the billionaires, millionaires, and also like people in the that don't interact with money. They just have their own mechanisms. Okay, have a great weekend. All right, I'll post this right here on Rumble and Brave right here. Thanks for joining, guys, and thanks for a lot of comments. Most comments in a while on Odyssey. And guys, this guy listed off all of the Republicans pedos. That's epic stuff. Again, yeah, it's the PDF control grid is both wings. Okay, it's all good, guys. Have a good one, and I'm ending the stream. And